Ugh. Oh, it's on a delay, isn't it? I don't know.
No, we're live. You're live.
Are we? How come I can still never see anyone? Oh, here it comes on the. It's the YouTube. Yeah, wait on. Geez, I'm good. Oh no, I better mute myself on the computer. Jeez, dumb blonde. Hey everybody, just to hang out for today, probably not too long, so you'll be able to go to bed early. Just Cassie, Ron and Crow for the moment, so sorry about that. Hey cruising, it's fun time. Hello. I hope you don't think we're too crazy. Oh Joe, I thought you were coming in here, Joe. He can't. Did I send you a link, Joe? Oh, Joe can answer me. I'm usually pretty good. I'm sure I sent Joe a link. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Tales in the Dark, or Tales in the Dark, Tales Told in the Dark. I'm so good at reading people.
You're doing good.
They say hello to you too, Cassie.
Hi, guys.
I'm just going to check that I sent Joe a link because I thought I did. Maybe I sent him one for next week. Let's have a look. Because we're having another Q&A live after Cassie's episode. I made an episode of 5 haunting questions with Cassie, and it's turned out pretty good, hasn't it, Cassie?
It's great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Tales Told in the Dark is Cassie. Well, it's the Cassie.
Oh, with the C. What? Cassie with the C. Is it?
She changed her channel name?
Are you sure?
She says it's Cassie, so she must have changed her name.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cassie, and hey, Paul, and also I saw somebody else say hi to me real quick. Tarnia and Joe, of course, and who else did I miss?
I don't know.
Cruising is fun anytime. Hello, there we go.
Yes, I saw cruising is fun anytime. Pardon? What was that, Ron?
No, I said to Crow. Did he say hi to Laws?
Nah, who'd want to say hello to
Laws? Sorry, I didn't see you. Laws knows I love her.
Yeah, there's another little community I follow. They all go on cruises, all the YouTubers. Ooh. And they put up little things about cruising. And I thought I'd hate going on a cruise, like I really did. I thought, nothing worse. But I see all their little things, and I'm like, maybe a cruise would be fun. So now I watch all their little things. I watched someone cook. I watched someone cook meatloaf today.
Oh, that sounds good.
It looked delicious. So I thought, right, a rewatch later, get the recipe again, and try and make it. Because meatloaf over here, if I made it, like the old recipe my mum used to have was just minced meat, like, minced steak?
Ground beef here, yeah.
Ground beef, that's it. And just that, some onions, some gravy, an egg, I don't know, pretty boring, and then bake it in the oven, and it used to taste disgusting. Sausage meat, that's what else she used to put in it. It used to be horrible, but the way they cooked it looked really good, so I'm going to cook some. But there you go. Yes, mashed potatoes is good too.
See, that's a great meal. Meatloaf and potatoes, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to be really, really good. I've been walking every morning. Crow knows because I sent him a message. I might have done it to you too, Cassie. I'm talking on my phone, sending Crow a message, and I'm walking the dog.
Whoa.
So, yeah. Right, okay. But just walking the dog in the morning, and I've cut my calories right back because I've got to lose some weight. Yeah, I've got to lose some weight before I get on that plane to America. Can't be, taking up 2 seats or anything.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not quite that bad, but it's been, I feel so much better, and I'm not even hungry. What's that? You'd think I'd be starving. Yeah, but I don't even really want to eat. Like, I go for the walk. Oh, there's Joe. There's the Joester. There he is. Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hey, Karen, you have a few more people in chat.
What?
You have a few
Sharon. Hey, Sheldust. Dantex. Look, Weeping Willow's in there. Hey, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then Diabolical Debbie.
Yep. Oh, you go cruise. I think she goes cruising too, Diabolical Debbie. But yeah, I've met a few nice Ocean to Ocean. Hello, they're lovely too. They all go on cruises. So I think I might go on a cruise, guys. Maybe towards the end of the year. I didn't realize they, I used to watch The Love Boat. Captain Stubing, and I used to think, I don't know, I don't know. And then I don't get seasick or anything. I've been on small cruise ships, so I know. I don't know what it's like on a big ship, but I certainly know on a smaller one I'm fine. I've got sea legs, and I don't get crook. So yeah, I think I might end up trying one, but that's way after I come back from America.
Yeah, I get seasick and motion sickness, so I'm nervous to spend all the money on a cruise and then end up
and not be able to do
the
it.
whole time.
They make wristbands that can keep you from getting sick.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've tried those for I did try those for something though. What was
I
it?
don't know. I didn't know you tried that.
There is medication you can take too, though, Cassie.
That's true.
Yeah, but medication can also make you sleepy.
Oh. Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
don't want to
wristband
sleep
doesn't.
on a cruise.
Remember our friends Kathy and Ed, they're saying depending on where you stay on the ship too, you don't really feel
Oh,
anything.
that's true.
So
Have you got a new grandbaby, Joe?
Yeah. Olivia Rose. That's not. I don't want to say the
Congratulations.
last name. Yeah, I don't want to say the last name. Olivia
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it was here. Yeah. No, I get you. That's a pretty name. Two old names, two old-fashioned names. Yeah, yep. Black Cat Paranormal. Hey, Black Cat. Hang on. Ocean to Ocean. There are a few things you can do to keep from getting seasick. What are they, Ocean to Ocean? Do tell. I do know there's medication, but as Joe said, it might make you sleepy. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd just like to try one. I think Jason is coming along later. He had to pick up one of his children or something, so he said he'd be late. That's okay. Loz from Oz, Sheldust. What's your cat's name, Sheldust? Dusty the cat. Hi, Mike B.
There's Mike B.
And she lives in chat too.
What was that?
She lives in chat too.
Oh, is she? Hey, Sheila.
I
She's
saw her up a
a
little
chat
bit.
goes. Yeah, sometimes the chat can go fast, and so if I'm missing anyone, just keep saying something, and I'll see it. But yeah, it's I'm just checking if I've missed anyone else so far. Hey, Tanya, look what I bought to wear next time. I showed Ron. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Look. I'll put it on next time. I said to Ron, I'll look for some queen clothes, like a first stole or something. And I'll dress up as queen of the fairies, Karen. I need a wand. I'm turning into a real little girly girl again. I haven't been a girly girl for a while because, out in the garden, pulling out weeds, mowing the lawn, doing all that stuff. I don't get time to be a girly girl. I've even started to wear makeup again, Cassie.
Oh.
Yeah. Only on here.
Who are you trying to impress, huh?
Huh? Oh, it's you, Joe. You know it. But Joe won't let me share his bed at his house because he said he'd spoon me.
Now, tell you, Karen, I don't share my bed. Like if I'm with female friends, I don't share a bed with them.
No.
If it's only one bed, I'll sleep on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
that's kind of normal, but when I think it's just because I'm so much older than you all that I don't think of it that way. Like if I was your age, Joe, could be a different story. You might well have to hit me off with a stick, but because I'm older, I don't think that way. I kind of think, oh, look, it's just a bed to sleep in, and why would anyone want to sleep on the floor? Maybe I'm just strange. This girl do yard work. Yeah, I do all my own stuff because there is no man in my house. I don't think. I've got a male chihuahua. That's it. All the other animals are girls. But I like boys. Like, it's all right. It's just that whenever I get a pet, it just tends to be a female because they're with male dogs and stuff. You'd know this. They lift their leg everywhere. Stinky little things. And what have I got? A little male chihuahua who lifts his leg everywhere. But he's getting really good. He's actually telling me now when he wants to go outside. So there you go. Good boy. Yeah, I've got 3 cats. Black cat. I've got 2 black cats and I've got 1 white cat. 2 of them are ragdoll cats, if you know what they are. And one of them is it's a mixed cat, but it's more Siamese, I think. Yeah, Ocean to Ocean says, oh, hang on, I'll put it up. What's he say? You can take the medication just before bed. It lasts 24 hours, and then that's what they do. Oh, okay, so you get seasick too. There are bands and patches you can wear, and also being in the middle of the ship and closer to the water. Ah, good to know. So middle of the ship and a room with a view.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So you could do it if you wanted to. I know you could fly over here, Cassie. Come to Australia, just you. Ron can stay there and look after the kids, and we'll have a girls' cruise from Brisbane up to the Great Barrier Reef. We'll go snorkeling. We'll drink cocktails, and then we'll come home. That's the plan.
I'm scared of fish. I'm not kidding. When we Dominican Republic, we went when I was 19 with my family, and we were in the ocean, and a fish came near me, and I freaked out and swam the other way.
What are you scared of, though?
What do you mean?
You don't like butterflies?
Well, sometimes I don't like butterflies.
You don't like
anything
birds?
that could get trapped in my hair. It's not that I don't like birds. If there was a lot of them, and they fly go for my head. They go for my head.
Your head. Your head.
Laws had a question.
Hey, Laurel. Yep. Who's got a question?
Laws.
Where is she? Where's that Laws?
Apparently, we skipped over it again or something.
Oh, sorry, Laws. I'm finding you, Laws. I'm finding you. Is this it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll go first. I've got a whole heap now. I've been deciding to sort of look at different things. So there's, Ocean to Ocean's one of them. And then there's a fellow called Bill who has Ocean to Ocean. I've got warm. Oops. If someone in the chat knows Bill's, you know what I'm talking about. Warm William. I don't know. He might even be in the chat. Oh, no. But he's really lovely. He goes on cruises as well. He's the one that's coming to Australia in April before I leave, and he's going on a cruise from Brisbane to Seattle. So I watch his little channel, and there's another lovely lady who's called I Am Betty, and she's got a channel as well. So I just watch a lot of people and watching a cooking show, Popcorn Planet, Nerd Report, Steph the Ultra Nerd, Trevor Colt. He's a return. Oh, well, he was a soldier in Afghanistan and he got a medal from the Queen. He's English. Oh, he's Irish, actually, but he lives in England. And he got a medal from the Queen and stuff. And yeah, he's got a channel. So he's trying to, he's trying to do a lot of things, but he's trying to raise awareness for returned soldiers that go through trauma and all that sort of thing and help them in that way and do a whole heap of other things as well. So that's what I watch. What about you, Cassie? Anything else?
One thing though, the Shape is in chat, just so you know.
Hello, Shape. I think I'm in love with Shape. He's so cute.
And a side note, he never takes his mask off.
That's kinky.
He never takes it.
Karen.
It's always on. It's always on.
I'd let him come in if he wanted to, but he might not want to. He's probably thinking, shit, she's crazy.
Hey, she made meatloaf, dude.
What was that? What did you say? I want to make. I haven't made it yet. I'm going to though.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Why can't I? No. I watched someone else make it today, and if he fancies it, he probably won't because he may not. You know, his mask might be in the wash or something. So, but well, it could be, or he might not feel well. He's probably just laying back in bed or whatever. I'd send him a link anyway. If he wants to come and say hello, he can. He doesn't have to stay long. He's a busy man, is the shape. Yeah, Cassie, you were saying. And then I got excited. I fangirled.
I used to watch a lot of makeup tutorials. That's what I used to. I don't do that. I actually right now all I watch is paranormal on YouTube. Like I don't really. Well, that's a lie, I guess. If I'm watching shows with my son in particular, because he'll watch a lot of what does he watch a lot
Urban Explorers.
Urban Explorers. So hello, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah,
So,
watch out. Here's
Hello.
trouble.
He'll
Sure.
watch,
Yes, urban.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Urban Explorers, but also Carpetbagger.
Love Carpetbagger.
He watches him.
Cheese guy.
There's a guy.
I investigated with him a
Who?
few years ago. Carpetbagger.
Carpetbagger?
He doesn't live that
No.
far from me.
Really?
Oh, really?
I love that guy. I love
What
him.
does he
He's
do?
awesome.
Does he investigate, or does he just?
He does a lot of different stuff. Go ahead, Cassie. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
He goes to
Quiet, let
different.
Cassie talk.
He goes to different locations, I don't
He'll
know.
go to theme parks.
Yeah, like theme parks and
He
just
does,
vlogging style.
Wax museums. Travels all over. You know,
Oh,
Route
okay.
66 stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
so I guess so that's I watch that, and also watches oh my gosh, Leapfrog Studios. He does
Oh yes.
metal covers.
Yeah.
So I'll watch. Actually, I guess I watch a lot of music YouTubers. So it's not even but artists like the White Buffalo. That guy's he's a band, the guy's a singer. But so that's really what I watch. It's mostly music or Carpetbagger. I'll watch with Everett or that one guy. He's from. I don't even know what his name is.
I know. I try.
But he does he does a lot of same Carpetbagger. He goes to a lot of vlogging places.
is that Jordan the Lion? I watch a boy called Jordan the Lion. He's
Oh,
got a
he's
little
older.
dog called Jar.
No, he's older.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He goes to he's known for going to Chuck E. Cheese locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the history of Chuck. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have YouTuber's take on Hell's Bar Dam is the name of the video. He's in there.
Oh,
It's on your channel?
Yes, it is. And then I'm on his channel. with his content.
Everett will die.
Yeah.
He wants to meet him so bad.
yeah.
He's a cool guy. He's really cool. He's down to earth.
I figure he is. He
Yeah,
just has that
seems
demeanor
that.
about him.
Hey, Jason, I need you to put on that never-ending story amulet for me.
What?
I got it.
Uh,
sit-
Crow, what about? Oh, sorry, Crow.
No, I sent him because I missed his live stream that night and I felt really guilty, so I sent him the amulet from Never Ending Story. Remember that movie?
No way. Did you?
Yes, I found it on the Amazon. I was like, dude, it's something I thought he would nerd out on.
That's
Got my own arm.
What about you, Crow? Do you watch anybody apart from Shape? Do you watch anybody?
Let me see if I can zoom in on that.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
That looks pretty cool, man. I thought it was going to be a little bigger than that, but
It's pretty
it looks
legit.
kind of really.
I like it.
That's
I
cool.
have it hanging up on my fun shelf over there.
Aw. Well, that's super sweet.
You're
But no, you asked me about YouTube channels. I just I watch a lot of politics and a bunch of stupid stuff. It's probably just a bunch of boring crap, but it's politics to music, a lot of instrument stuff, and I have like 800 subscriptions on YouTube. I'm trying to whittle it down. It's just getting a little ridiculous. I know.
I've done that before. Just gone through and been like, man, either I have just not watched so and so's videos for like 2 years, so might as well unsubscribe. Or I'm subscribed to a bunch of channels that just I never noticed they just stopped producing. It's been like 2 years since their last video, and I was like, oh well, I guess I don't need to subscribe to this anymore. See you later. So yeah, I whittle it down every once in a while.
It's the word of the day, whittle.
Whittle. Why do I say what? Like what?
What way? That's from a movie called Hot Rod, if y'all don't know.
I've been to the filming locations of Hot Rod when I was up in Vancouver.
Wow, that movie,
Hot
dude.
Rod's house, the like burger diner they sit out in front of and hang out.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a group of friends who they just absolutely love that movie, and so we talk about that movie quite a bit.
Oh, dude,
We went to
it's
the downtown area. If you guys haven't seen the movie, you have to. But
yes,
the downtown area where they're like walking and they're all like going crazy, and then like the riot starts around them and all that kind of stuff. We were down there.
What movie?
Hot Rod.
Oh, because it's about cars. I probably
y'all have to watch it.
That
No,
small town
it's
main street that they're walking down, and then the riot happens. That's the exact same main street they used for Smallville, the TV show Smallville.
Wow.
Oh,
I
it was
love
all
the
filmed in
Goonies,
Vancouver.
Black Cat. I love the Goonies.
love
Hey, you guys!
Yep. I've been to Astoria. I've gone to the Goonies house.
Oh,
Damn.
I've gone to Cannon Beach.
Yeah.
I got to the Goonies house right before the people who owned it sold it to the most recent owners. So there were owners, and they were pretty good about knowing their fans are going to be showing up and taking photos and stuff. They had some trash cans set up because apparently there was a problem with people just littering everywhere. A donation box next to the fence in case you wanted to throw a couple bucks for the upkeep of the house and stuff. Well, I went there. I saw the house. It was pretty cool. About 2 or 3 months after I went there, they sold the house to somebody who very much did not like the fact that fans kept coming up. And so they covered the house with tarps so that it was just unappealing to look at and didn't look like the Goonies house. Those people just recently sold the house. So hopefully the next owners are a little bit more fan friendly.
I did see something on that recently, Jason, and I can't remember. It might have been Jordan the Lion did a thing on it, but the neighbors were happy with people coming to look, and I think those people might be gone now because there wasn't big tarps or anything, but there was talk of that, and I just thought,
they sold the house.
Why would you go and buy the bloody house knowing full well what it was used in? Dickheads.
Yep. Can I say real quick? Also, one of the shows, either the channels we follow. That's one channel I follow, and you guys probably do too. It's the channel where the guy goes to all the original locations from like Rocky to Goonies to Elm Street. Yep. He goes there and he shoots from there. He actually finds the exact angle that they were shot from. It shows you side by side. It is the coolest channel, dude. I love it.
Do you know what that's called?
Home Alone too.
Yeah, we just recently found him, Crow. He's young, right? Oh, well, young, like
Yeah. He's. I don't know his name though. I forget his name every time. There's a few of them that do it actually too. There's a few of these guys too.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Let's see. Real quick for me, what I watch on YouTube, of course, I don't watch a whole lot of paranormal stuff. Of course, I do try to support my friends and stuff like that who are in the paranormal. Dude, it's either political stuff, science stuff, and just a ton of tech stuff. Like I'm a tech nerd, and that's basically what I watch on YouTube.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Loz, it could be Grim Life Collection, but I know the boy I watch, Jordan the Lion, he does it as well. He lived in Los Angeles for a while, so he'd go and say, this is the house. And there's another YouTuber, and he does the same thing and tells you stories about different stuff. So there's a few out there that do it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, am I echoing again?
No.
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Must just be in my ear. That's
sounds
all right.
sexy.
I've got ear.
Yeah, what's with all the
what do you call it?
makeup? You dressed up for us.
I know, Carrot.
It's
What's
for,
up,
it's for
mommy?
you. It's for you and Joe. And
She's
and
on.
Joe. But
She's on the market, guys. She's officially on the market.
don't, because Jason will get frightened and he won't let me come in the Falcor. He'll think, you just can't get a rental, Karen, and follow me.
I'll be like,
Yeah,
Ron,
Blob City, that's-
you can jump in the van now, and the ladies can drive together.
Mama's home.
Yeah.
Ocean to Ocean, thank you. Yeah, Warm Strong Adventures. That's the other gentleman I watch, and he is a gentleman. He's he's the one that's coming to Brisbane to go on the cruise. So he's got a channel as well. Talks all about things you should pack and take with you on a cruise. I'm thinking of going on a cruise, Jason. I've been watching channels about cruising, and I'm like, ooh.
I went on a cruise.
Now,
I've been on one cruise. I absolutely really enjoyed myself, but I did that a lot leading up to the cruise, watching tons of cruise videos, what to bring, what to like pay attention to when you're on the boat, what to pay attention to when you're like out on your excursions, like best practices, don't do this, but do that, kind of all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun to kind of like gear up for the trip by watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, and they give a lot of handy hints. Like I was watching one the other day, and I thought, would never have thought of that. So it's good. And so what do I have to do, Jason, to try and convince you to catch a plane with me to Reno and go to Virginia City?
Well, I
don't want to hear it.
Need to.
I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear the excuses. I'm sorry, Joe. What about you?
I gotta get a new job, lady. I can't be away forever.
Oh, really? What happened to your job?
I got downsized.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it was really rotten.
I'm taking
too.
some
They
time off. I'm
downsized-
going on our
Yeah,
trip, and then immediately
Well, it's
after
only
we go on
another
our
week.
trip, gotta find another job.
It's only another week.
I know, but it's spending money to go to
Not.
Virginia City, and then
I'll buy your time.
no. I appreciate it.
I'll pay you, Jason. No.
Now you're making me feel like an escort.
We're getting into
Yeah.
it. What do they
No,
call it?
it's okay. I can
What do they
hit
call it?
Joe up and see what
Escort?
he says.
An escort.
She's putting on the
Karen
makeup,
wants
and
an
she's
escort.
what if I paid you for your time? I feel like Pretty Woman. Is this Pretty Woman?
Yeah, Pretty Woman in reverse.
Oh, Karen is
dear.
Richard Gere. Oh man.
No, it's all right. I've got Taylor there, and I've got Connie there, and I've got friends there. I don't need you.
Got the horses.
Wow. Okay then.
Yeah, I've got the horses. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. As soon as I arrive in Virginia City, I'm going down to Connie's house, and I guess I should say hello to Connie first, but I'm going to go beeline straight for the horses because they're always out the front of Connie's house. So I must grab some carrots on my way to, because there's no shops that you can. Oh well, you kind of some of the shops there you can grab some bits and bobs, but there's no supermarket or there's just a little general store. So I need to buy carrots.
Karen,
Where's Oregon?
Karen,
Oregon is directly above California.
Oh, Seattle, up that way. Is that
Before
right?
Seattle. Seattle's Washington. So it's Nevada, and then right next, butted up against California, and then right above that is Oregon, and then Washington.
Okay, but not Washington where the president is. That's on the other side.
That's on the other side of the country, Washington, D.C.
I always wanted to go to Seattle because of Frasier, the show. And because but it's probably, I don't know, it might be boring in Seattle. And of course, what's the other movie?
I like Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Oh, Paul L has listened to your song, Crow. You and Joe, the Crow Joe. I can speak. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He's been checking out the songs. He's been very cool dude. I like Paul, man. I don't know. I mean, he's just popped up out of nowhere, and he's probably somebody I know, but with a different screen name. But hey, I'm loving him.
Yeah, no, he's good. Yeah. He's good value. He's a good supporter.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Anybody listen to my music, man? Hey, you're my new friend. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Crow, I want to say this. I don't know if I told you this, but Everett's going to learn the drum music or do I want me to keep this a secret?
I don't know.
Oh, it's only us.
No.
And everybody else online.
Well, no, I just meant like to Crow a secret. He was going to keep it a secret.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Surprise me.
It's too late
Everett's
now.
going to learn some drum music to a song for you. And I'm going to record it so you can listen to it.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Yeah, keep it a surprise. Keep it a surprise.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I love surprises.
Tweet out the drum music because he can read drum music. So, because I told him like, just listen to the song and play along. He's like, no, can you print out the music? I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm impressed he can read the music.
He can't read. I mean, he struggles to read real words, but he can read music. Like music is this thing. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's awesome because a lot of drummers can't read music.
No,
they play by ear. Yeah.
A lot of like rock drummers, play by ear. I learned in band. Well, I played drums first out of school. Then I learned it in school, but it's good to know. Good to know.
I mean, really, drummers don't like. I don't think drummers really need to know music, depending on the drummer. Now, if you're in like some big orchestrated thing, then yeah, sure. But like for a band, like a rock band or whatever, they're the ones writing it, so why should they know how to read it? You know?
Yeah, actually, and then Everett played the drums along Greta Van Fleet for Jason, so he does play by ear.
Really good too.
Yeah, so he's just getting better and better. It's insane what he's doing.
The thing about him is that a lot of drummers, when I know that start off, some people just don't have rhythm, and they can learn as much of the chops and the patterns and everything, but they'll never have rhythm. And he, as from the get go, from like 2 years ago. He always had the rhythm. You can always say he's always on time. It's crazy. So he's got the goods.
Yeah. Drummers are good with their rhythm.
Yeah, he's going to be 12 this year too. So.
Yeah, he's starting young, and that's amazing.
Yeah, he was in drum lessons at age 6. I think we put him in 6.
Oh Jesus, he's going to be the next freaking Mike Portnoy.
Yeah.
He's even getting to the point now, like when he's playing the drums, like he's like getting the groove on with his head and like motions and movements.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch him.
Yeah. Oh, Mike B needs more cowbell.
Yeah.
We have to get him a cowbell.
Yeah, he does.
Cowbell. It needs more cowbell. That's funny, that clip.
I do have to say something though. Everett tonight at dinner was like, he's like, the drums need to be tuned. They're off. And we're like, how do you know that?
I'd like, really?
Like his ear is like,
okay.
Like he's
Wow.
Look, if he already knows that, he's going to be a good.
I don't even know how to tune the drums.
We'll put the
No,
Crow
you're
later.
tighten. You tighten.
Around the drum itself, there's these bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you take the stick and you hit each bolt, if they sound different, it's out of tune.
Okay.
That's the best way I can. I'm not a freaking drummer, but that's how I see drummers.
Hey, Mike B, do you keep getting bumped from my subscribers? Because that's the second time you've subscribed. I do notice my subscribers go up and down, but Mike B subscribed in the beginning, and then the other day he did it again, and he thought he was subscribed, and he was subscribed, but now he's subscribed again. So that's really weird. YouTube.
No, might be just like, nah, I'm done. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm done. You know.
Yeah, he's probably
On the
thought,
fence.
yeah, but that's all right. It might be a glitch.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, YouTube is notorious for doing weird things like unsubscribing to people. Like,
Hell yeah.
I would subscribe to that person. What happened?
Yep.
And then I got to go back and resubscribe.
Yeah.
An alien. Who said something about what? I must be missing some of the.
I think the chat is having a conversation all on their own.
I think they are. Well, there you go. I think they are.
Oh, Ron said her dad was a drummer, and he made his own practice mat. Yeah, when we watch TV. Yeah, he doesn't have a practice mat.
No.
No, I love the drums. Can't play him to save my life, but I love them.
And he has 2 sets of drums now, so he's set.
I know the rock beat. That's it. I can do a rock beat.
I can't do that.
That's
Oh,
it.
hell yeah.
That's it. I tried doing other stuff, but then I get like all lost. So
I can play chopsticks on the piano.
I can play Chariots of Fire on the piano.
Oh,
That's all you can remember.
That's all I can remember after 14 years of piano lessons.
I can't play anything, so you're all a step ahead of me.
Sheldon, why did you hate living in Salem? I thought Salem's where the witches come from, isn't it?
Different Salem. Salem, Washington, or Salem, Oregon is different
Salem,
than
Washington,
Salem, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay. Well, then I get it.
I can play just about any instrument I can get my hands on, but I am not a master at all of them.
Mike B's comment.
I think he just outed
Now
himself.
that I'm a master at.
Oh, what did he say? I missed it. What did he say?
It's on the screen.
Mike B can play the skin flute.
Oh.
I'll hide that one.
Black Cat's
learning to play the violin.
Yes, she is. And Jason, I would implore you one day to at least maybe get a cheap like acoustic guitar and learn a few. You learn a few chords, man. It's amazing. If you learn a few chords, you can play a lot of songs, and it's fairly easy, man, to learn a few chords. And I think you'd have some fun because you never got to do any creative music outlet, before. So,
No, I'm more of a photographer. That's where I get my creative outlet.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send you one. Go, Joe.
String bass is terrible.
You have a bass guitar, Jason?
I just have a 4-string bass.
Slapping the bass, man.
Slapping the bass.
Everett wants the bass guitar, but we're like, let's just stick with drums for now.
Dude, I played the clarinet.
Not mine. It's the X's, but it's over there. I was playing it a little bit.
It's yours now.
Pretty much.
It's yours now. Yeah.
She plays the ukulele.
When she asks for it, just say, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, she can have it. It's big. It takes up a big corner of my room.
Oh, is it a proper bass, the stand-up bass?
It's just big.
Oh, cool.
Jason Black Cat says, and Jason, you do magic with your videos. Just saying.
Oh, acoustic bass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at Jason.
I'm a rock star.
So what do you guys got happening for this week? Anything from you, Joe Boy?
Nope, just preparing for next month. And then May, I plan on going to West Virginia. Then after that, to Franklin, Kentucky. I may have.
You don't want to come to Virginia City? Bloody hell!
I would love to go to Virginia City. May is also my son's 21st birthday too.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
fair enough.
So
I've got 3 babies born in May. I've got 3 children's birthdays. Oh well, look,
I'm a May baby too.
You're a May baby as well.
Yeah.
What date?
The 2nd.
I've got a baby born on the 4th, a baby born on the 12th, and a baby born on the 19th.
Yeah, my son's the 15th.
The 19th, Karen, that's my papa's birthday. He's passed away now, but 19th of May was my papa's birthday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's funny. May's anyone born in May always seems to be very nice. I don't know, I don't know what I think about star signs and stuff, but yeah, anyone born in May is generally a pretty nice person. People that are a Taurus are generally nice.
Dahmer was born in May.
I hear
Well,
he's just a gem.
Yeah, at least he could cook.
Oh, good one, Karen.
Dear.
That honestly took me like 1 second too long.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't joke about things like that. But it's a long time ago. I can.
Yeah.
Loz was born on the 12th of May. You better remind us when it gets closer, Loz.
Yes, Facebook notifications, man.
Yeah. Oh, I've got Joe's birthday bobblehead video made. So you'll get that tomorrow, Joe. Your bobblehead video.
When's your birthday, Joe?
Monday.
Tomorrow.
Holy fuck.
Karen, it's tomorrow.
Holy crap.
He lives in the future.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. For me,
He looks
it's
pretty
tomorrow.
good for a 73-year-old man.
Now, I'm not.
I know, right?
No, you wouldn't think.
He's actually 33.
Just for men, I tell you, it works.
It is. It's just for men. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, hey, Crow.
Karen.
I'm just going. Hey, Kat, I'm just going to send you a message because otherwise I'll spoil the surprise. But I'm just going to send you a message about the bobblehead I made, Joe. All right, so read that in a minute, and I'm pretty sure I'll hear you laugh out loud.
It's her first time doing a naked bobblehead. It's a little awkward, but
well, you're not far off. Hang on, I'm typing slow.
I'm going to be right back. I need more coffee. I have a coffee addiction.
There you go.
She does for real.
The other day, I remember I told you I already had like 3 coffees by the time
4. It was 4 and it was like 12.
Yeah. I had like 2 more that day, so I had like 6 coffees in one day. So.
Yeah.
We forgive you.
Yeah, Monday I'll be going live. I moved it up because War Party's going to be live, and they're going to have Dan Tex on, and I don't want to interfere with that. So I moved mine up an hour.
Oh, cool. Okay. Hey, Dee, I know where Bendigo is. I used to go and visit clients in Bendigo. And some of my family's been buried there too at the cemetery. So there you go. Dee.
Yo.
Dee.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was good. That was pretty good.
I'm getting there.
Hey, I'm actually watching a documentary right now on Amazon. God, let me see this color quick. It's about a little it's so random too. It's about a little bar out in the middle of nowhere in Australia where a bunch of like people, I guess, pass through for jobs. And it's just this bar.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And these 2 girls from Finland get trapped there in Australia because they got their money stolen. So they end up having to get a job at a local employment place, and they send them out to this little place in the middle of nowhere. And it just basically shows them getting this job at this place where it's like all men, and they all like hit on the girls all day. They're very prude, and it's called Hotel Coolgardie.
Yeah.
It's actually very interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's just very, I don't know, man. It's different, and to see it, 'cause I was very interested to see how people out in the middle of Australia were living. it's a trip.
There's a documentary. I don't know. I'll have to look it up for you, Crow, because I can't remember its name. But I think it's streaming somewhere. It's about this tiny little town in Nevada that has like 20 people that live there, and it's just way out in the middle of just absolute nowhere. And this documentary crew went out there and just interviewed all the people that live out there to find out like why they're there, why they're still there. Because it used to be kind of a mining town, more recent than like a Virginia City, but it was there because of mining, and then the mine went away, but there's still people living there. It's kind of a quiet, interesting documentary because these people are just kind of reclusive and weird. And it's very super, super interesting.
Yeah, to see how they what their story is, how they got there,
Mm-hmm. And literally,
I just had a look on a map.
Office.
It's Western Australia near Kalgoorlie. So it'd be a mining town. They'd be there from the mines.
Yeah.
It's rough as guts out there.
And all they got is this little bar. They go there on the way home, and they get really drunk, and the girls got to put with a lot of crap. And
I mean, it sounds like our usual live streams. So
just a little bit. You know what though, the funny thing, and you would see it from watching what you're doing, because back in the day I was a barmaid for a little while, and oftentimes you get the fellas. Oh, well, I was. Geez, leave me alone. But
you've just had a very colorful and interesting life.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess maybe, but you'd get the rough guys come in off of where I was, off of the 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off on the thing out in the water. What do you call it? The oil rigs. The rigs. Yeah. And they'd come in and they'd have money to spend.
Yeah.
And they could be really crude. But if anybody actually gave you trouble, like they'd be crude, like say things like show us you know what's and things like that. They would be crude. But if someone actually gave you trouble or was looking at like causing you some grief, they stuck up for you. So I don't know.
This is why
it's
Karen
a dying
didn't
breed,
have any
though.
problems with like the people in Virginia City and like the biker gangs. She's just like, these are wimps.
They were actually really, really nice, I thought. I don't know how nice they'd be to certain other people. I don't know, but they were nice to me. So that's all.
Oh, yeah, everybody's nice to you.
Probably just because, I guess I was a barmaid and I was a roadie for a while. Oh, no, I wouldn't say I was a roadie. I was a roadie's assistant. I drove my car.
You kept track of the cocaine. It's fine.
No, never touched the stuff. Lots of people did.
Touched it. You kept track of it.
No, I was a good girl, sort of. But I had a ball. And then I had to be a wife and a mother.
And now you're here in the ghost hunting community, traveling around the world, hunting the spirits.
Well, I haven't traveled right around the world yet, but I'd love to go. I have to. Now that I've been watching people go on cruises, I really want to go on a cruise. But I think I'll just start tiny, like just from Brisbane up to the. I've told Cassie, come on, jump on a plane, but it's expensive to come here. But just go up on a little cruise up to the Great Barrier Reef, and I might try and go snorkeling. Awesome. I'd like to go snorkeling. I think I could learn to snorkel. Snorkel's the thing that sticks out your head, though. No, I want to learn to go right under the water.
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving, yeah. I could do that.
Is that scuba?
What's scuba?
You can also do something called snuba.
What's snuba?
I've done snuba with my middle son when we went out to Hawaii. It's basically the difference between snorkeling and scuba diving. So you have like a helmet that you put on and an air hose that connects to the air canisters that are floating on the surface of the water, so that you're not having to deal with knowing how to regulate your tanks and all that kind of stuff. You literally just have a hose that hooks up to your mask.
Well, that's all.
But you could still go under the water like a good 30 feet. Say what?
A great white might come along and bite the cord. Then you're stuffed.
Yeah. Well, that's the chance you have to take, lady.
It is. That's the other thing I'd like to go in the cage with the great white
No, I'm good.
outside.
No,
Oh, yeah, no.
no, I'm good.
I saw one lady. I saw footage of one lady swimming with a great white, holding onto its fin. And I thought, well, yeah, you could do that after it's had a bloody big feed. I wouldn't try doing that if it were hungry.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. People are like, "Oh no, the sharks aren't interested in people." Bullshit.
Oh,
No.
well,
no. They're like, "Oh, look, food." Like they don't care. I
They
don't care
just
what
see food.
anybody says.
there
They're
is
man
actually
eaters.
no, there is actually something strange about the sharks. A great white, if it's a really big one, and most of them are the ones that take people. But you will. No, this is a bit gory, but oftentimes they will take a bite. They will take some, but they don't eat the whole thing. They'll take maybe a leg or an arm.
What
or a
was that
head.
all? Well,
No.
Yeah, no, but
Two
what
of
I'm
those.
saying is they let the rest go because they actually don't like it. And other
don't-
little sharks as well will have a bite and go, ugh, and go
Nah.
off.
like
and
how
catch
rude
fish.
is that though? It comes up, takes half your leg, and it's just like,
Yeah, I know, and you're dead already.
and it takes off.
I know.
So about 2 hours from where I'm at, we have the Ripley's Aquarium, and it's huge. And all the time, sharks try to attack people. We go through this tunnel, and it's all glass, and you can see the the scratches in the glass from sharks biting at the glass, trying to get to people. I'm like,
Rubbish.
no,
Rubbish.
for real. Real go.
No,
Here.
I could kiss a shark.
You don't know.
This is how Karen's gonna die.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Goodbye,
Trying
Karen."
to kiss and or pet something she absolutely should not.
Oh, dear. Well, I would like to. Yeah, I just figure, we're here for a short time, not a long time. And
I'm gonna go out. It's gonna go
Short
out
time.
kissing a shark.
if I went, well, that's what I kind of said something about that lady with the little dog and the crocodile or the alligator, and I said I thought about it after I said it, and I thought, bit soon, I suppose, to say something like that, but hopefully her family didn't hear me. But I thought if I were to go out, like got killed by an alligator or something, or a crocodile, well, I wouldn't, but bitten by a shark, killed by a shark, I'd think, well, at least I didn't die in my chair of a heart attack or didn't have a stroke, didn't get hit by a bus. I got eaten by an alligator, or that's a good way to die. An exciting way, an exciting way to die.
I reckon.
I'm planning on living forever, so
Well, we're not going to live forever, so I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna
No, I don't
download
really
my
actually
consciousness
think I
into
want
the
to get.
Matrix. I'll be good.
Yeah, I don't really think I want to get eaten. That might hurt.
Like, a lot.
It's like one of my favorite jokes. When I die, I want to go like my grandpa, peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like the people in his car.
That's horrible.
So terrible.
Yeah, look, Shell Dust agrees with me, Joe. See? They don't.
I don't believe
Tell
it.
that to
I
the people with
wouldn't-
one arm.
Yeah. Tell that to the people missing a limb or
Oh, look,
all that. Yeah.
it's usually surfers because, surfers get taken, or people who think it would be a good idea to go out, fishermen sometimes, because they're going out where the sharks are hungry. And they're going where they know the sharks also feed. Like when in Western Australia there, when people, it's high, like a lot of people get killed there. And South Australia, the Great Bight, when they get killed there, it's often because they know that that's the feeding territory for a great white. They have chosen to go into the water, which is the feeding area of that great white, and people are surprised when they get taken. Like, dude, you're going into their restaurant. So, yeah, stay away from their
a lot of the people
restaurants.
that die from like shark attacks don't necessarily die from the trauma of the bites and stuff. They die from infections later because the shark teeth, like the shark's mouth is just like has so much
Razors.
crap in it and stuff. And so when it bites them, yeah, it's going to tear you up. But if you survive that, you more than likely are going to just get like ridiculous infections from those bites, and that's just going to take you out real fast.
Sounds fun.
Laurel says,
Hell of a way
Karen,
to go.
decide what you would be thinking as you were being pulled under the water. Probably I'm dead. I don't know. I would be terrified.
She's like, I called it. I'm going out like a superhero.
Let me say this. I live next to Jacksonville Beach, and they have these little trackers in the sharks unit now, and you can go on the live thing and see where the sharks are at. And then once you see like how many sharks are in the water that you're swimming in, it's like, no, I'll go to like my ankle, maybe my knee if I'm brave, but they're now coming up closer to the shore than they used to for whatever reason, and they'll nip it. Even people like a knee high water will get bit still, and it's like, so now every time when I go to the ocean, I don't go much anymore, but when I did, I'm just like, I'm not going to go to my neck like I used to, because you'll feel something hit your leg, and it's like, what the hell is that? Was that just a fish, a piece of debris, or a shark? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stay away from the beach. Like I say, I wouldn't mind going to the Great Barrier Reef and scuba diving or whatever there. But you're generally pretty safe there because you're with a group of people and they know what's around. But so far as the beach goes here, like even where I live, if I go to the beach, my knees is as high as I'll go. But just like you said there, Crow, I'm very wary of the fact that they are coming in closer to the shore nowadays. So yeah, no, the beach is where the sharks and all those sorts of animals live. They can keep it. They don't come onto the land. They don't come and annoy me. So I'm happy to leave them where they are as well.
So yeah, when I went to Florida, we were on the Gulf Coast, and I knew there was going to be sharks there. But when I was looking into the water, I couldn't believe how many freaking sharks. There were thrashers, but I'm like, holy crap! Like, there's 20 of them.
Oh, and jellyfish, man.
And yeah, jellyfish too.
Yeah, we've got really bad ones here.
Oh my god!
Hey, this could be more a question for you from Loz. What would be worse, dying on the toilet or being taken by a shark?
Dying on the toilet for sure, because I've been close a few times, and I don't want to go out like Elvis, but that'd be a bad way to go. I think I'd probably be taken by a shark at that point.
It'd be an embarrassing time to die.
It's also very uncomfortable, so you might as well be getting bit by a shark.
I think being bit by a shark would be far more uncomfortable than dying on the shit.
Didn't poor Elvis actually, isn't that what he was doing at the time? He was in the bathroom.
Yeah, supposedly.
Poor bugger, I hope someone pulled his pants up. Oh.
Imagine walking and finding his body in a big old Elvis turd floating in the toilet.
Oh, don't say that. Poor Elvis. I had a dream about Elvis the other night, but it wasn't Elvis. It was that other boy that plays Elvis. What's his name?
Austin Butler.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, if I was 60 years younger.
Me too.
He's a cute. He did a really good job. But, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Do you ever have weird dreams like that about celebrities? It wasn't one of those dreams, by the way, either. I was just cooking in tea and I had to wash the dishes. Yeah, no, honestly.
Is that a euphemism in Australia? Cooking your tea?
No.
Feeling in my boobs.
That's right, Loz. Flake. Actually, what do you call when you go? Oh, hang on. Do you have fish and chip shops? You don't, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Us?
Do you? Oh, well,
in
Canada
America,
probably
no.
does. No, but Canada, you've got the fish and chip shop. You go in and you order your piece of flake and some chips, and you can get a hamburger there. Fish. Yeah, here we call, if you go to the fish and chip shop and you ask for a piece of flake, that's shark. So that's you're eating a shark, and then there's hake and
that shit's good too.
A good piece of flake is yum, but it's not a great white shark. It's some poor little nurse shark or something that wouldn't hurt you at all.
Y'all ever have y'all had gator before?
No, I have.
Yes, in Florida actually when we were there.
Yeah,
What's it taste like? Fish?
Fried gator's awesome, man.
Like chicken.
Fish or does it taste like chicken?
Chicken.
Yeah, it was like
honestly, it tastes to me between a cross between chicken and what do you call those little? It's a seafood. It's those little white balls.
Scallop.
Scallops. Yeah, it's like a cross between chicken and scallops. It's weird.
I love scallops. You call them
Fuck
scallops.
yeah.
I say scallop. Scallop.
Yeah,
Scallop.
shit's.
Oh, well, you're saying it wrong. That's the problem. There's an A.
I
in
love
there.
seafood.
I do
Blue
too.
ring
I don't.
octopus. You can't eat a blue ring octopus, Mike. They're toxic. Here in Australia, they kill you.
Those things freak me out, man. Octopuses,
Everything in
I'm not cool
Australia
with.
kills you.
Yeah.
Just about. Will they? No, I've never
That's why
peed off an octopus.
Where
You see plenty of little tiny. Stingrays, of course. Well, we already know stingrays can be dangerous because poor old Steve Irwin went that way. But the crocodile hunter, you know.
Yeah, he was
Crikey,
filming
croc.
footage for his daughter's show.
Wow.
Is that? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what was going on. They were doing a documentary or whatever.
yeah. But he was filming
But-
something for Mindy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. But that doesn't matter what he was doing. It was just, and they do say though that the way the thing was in his chest still, the thing off the stingray, and look, I have to say, if I had something sticking out of my chest, I would probably, your initial instinct would to be go like pull it out. But they do say that if he had have left it there, he might. Oh, look, I still think it'd be a stretch. But they say he might have been able to live. But I still think that's a stretch. But yeah, that sucked. I cried big time that day. That was horrible. I really liked him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's funny. And people used to say, and Loz and whatever probably agree with me here. People used to say, Australians don't talk like that. Yeah, Australians would say that, and I'd think, dude, what part of Australia do you come from? Yes, we do. That's how Australians talk. Proper Australians, like a real Australian. Like the ones that live in the cities, they're sort of like, especially people from Sydney. No offense. Oftentimes, people that live in Sydney are a little bit more toffee nosed and talk a little bit different. You get your toffee noses, but most Australians talk like
Toffee
me.
noses?
Yeah, don't you call them
Crikey.
toffee noses? Yeah, a toffee nose is like a snob.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah, I get that. I've just never heard of toffee nose.
Oh, there you go.
That's a new term.
No, I won't eat octopus either, Laurel, because that's squid, and I just.
If it's fried really, really hardcore, it's crispy. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, if I'm really drunk, I'll eat it. But I'm not going to order some for the hell of it.
Yeah, I told you this before. I went to because I do like prawns or what do you call them?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. Yeah, I love prawns and I like garlic prawns. Right. So when I go to a restaurant, when I go to a restaurant, I'll often, if they've got it on the menu, I'll ask for some garlic prawns. Well, I went to a restaurant and it was just the local pub, like the local hotel, and they had garlic prawns on the menu, and I thought, cool, that sounds really yummy. Anyway, the plate came to me, and it was the prawns like with their little eyes and their little things, and they were dead, obviously, and cooked, but they were just there, still looking like a prawn. And I went, and I looked at it in horror, and the lady said, "What's the matter?" I said,
I'm not going to eat something that's staring at me.
right. I don't,
"Yeah." I said,
I don't want to be able to identify my food.
Exactly. And I said, take it away. And I said, I want prawns. They are prawns. I said, yes, but they're still in their shells and stuff. I said, no, take it away. I said, that I can't do it. So I ended up just getting normal.
Pretty
fish
sure
and
that one
chips.
winked at me.
Yeah, like I can't. I've been past restaurants too. I'm sure you have it where there's lobsters swimming in the big tanks in fancy restaurants. All I want to do is say, can I please buy a lobster, but can you put it in a bag and not kill it, please? I'll take it home and I'll put it in my bathtub. Like, I feel really bad.
Are you talking to Simpsons now?
Yeah, don't put it in your bathtub; it'll die.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll pop some salt in the bath. I don't know. Or I'll just take it out and let it go. Like, go, be free.
It's the
I just-
circle of life.
And there's a fish and chip shop here that have a big TV as you're waiting for your stuff to be cooked. There's a big TV, and on the TV they show fishermen fishing and catching the fish, and then how the fish go through a factory and their heads get chopped off and everything. And I went, whoa! It makes you want to just become a bit like just eat carrots. Like it's just disgusting. I just think, oh, I don't want to see. I don't want to know. I just want it there in front of me. I do not want to know what my food looked like. And then, but then there's an argument for vegetarians too, or vegans, because vegans want their, avocados and their fancy schmancies. But the farmers that grow those things kill bees, they kill bugs, they kill bunnies, they kill deer, because they kill all those animals to keep them away from the crops. So a vegan who says, oh, I'm eating vegetables because I don't like cruelty to animals, well, you better grow your own in your backyard then, because
And it takes a lot more
farmers,
a lot more space to grow that stuff.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's arguments every way around.
Right.
I must admit, though, I don't like how they kill people, kill animals.
I hate the way all those vegans kill the peoples.
Oh, has anybody watched have been watching that show about the zombies? What's it called again? I'm
Walking Dead.
Just us only.
Last of Us.
That's the one. I was watching the last episode with my daughter, so if you haven't watched it yet, stick your fingers in your ear. You're sticking your finger. Yeah, good. But the cannibal thing.
No, stop.
Huh? Did you put it back? No, well, then if you played the game, you should know. My daughter says it's all in the game. There shouldn't be any spoilers because it's all in the game. But I watched that and I went, oh, that's no good. No. I'd die. If I had to actually eat another human, I would die. That'd be it. Geez, we talk about some crap.
Put some barbecue sauce on it.
I do.
On our live streams, we all just get drunk and stupid. Here, you're just like, what a way to go. Getting eaten by a wild animal, or eating other people, or whatever. Woo.
Yeah, I suppose. Hey, when a bear's got baby cubs, I know you're supposed to stay away from them and everything, but I saw a clip the other day of a mama bear trying to get the baby cubs across the busy road, and I thought surely the mama bear wouldn't mind if you jumped out your car and went and picked up one of the baby bears and put it across the road. No, just let mama bear do it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would probably be different of like if you were in your car and you just like turned your cars to block traffic so that she could do that. But there's too many animals out there that if you manhandle their kids, one, they're going to attack you. But also, if you get your scent all over their baby, they'll discard their kid. Like they'll either drive it away or they'll kill it because it smells like a predator.
It's tainted.
That's why every time Crow tries to hug me, I'm like, no, bro. You're gonna get your scent on me, and then people are gonna kill me.
Yeah. Laurel in Seattle says Lewis Carroll said, "Don't eat anyone you've been introduced to," and that's true. I couldn't be a farmer, couldn't kill any of my animals. It'd just be full of animals that I couldn't kill. I couldn't do what Allie did, pat that cow, and then have it in my fridge. Oh no!
And then hang a skull.
She's
on
a harder woman than I am.
Cover it with Christmas lights.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. I know I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
I am the exact same way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
My brother-in-law raised rabbits to eat for me, and he had to stop because it was messing with his mind. Because he would kill
No, I couldn't even kill a chicken. I can eat chicken, but I couldn't kill a chicken.
No.
And sometimes, can you ever be, maybe the boys not so much, but sometimes I can be eating something, and like if it's chicken or whatever, and I happen to see a chicken on a movie and I'll suddenly feel, oh, I can't.
No, I got no problems with that.
Yeah, I can't eat it. Like sometimes
Dude.
I will not eat it because I
I
the
can't be a
Andy's
part
plane
of the
crash. Yeah,
like the physical
Killing.
destruction of another life, even an animal life. But I'll eat a hamburger.
I like the hell of it. Yeah.
I like
Karen,
yeah.
I love me
God,
some
you're
barbecue.
A
does
good
your
barbecue
bird like
piece,
chicken?
Barbecue.
Say what?
my chickens, when I had pet chickens, I could feed. I haven't tried to feed my parrots meat.
My
Only
African gray
mealworms.
loved chicken every time. Well,
Really?
she would eat anything really, but every time chicken, she's like, chicken.
Yeah.
And then she'd say, there you go. But she'd say, there you go, because the person who owned her before us, when they would give her a bite of food, they would say, here you go. So she picked that up from them. Oh, she wanted chicken. I'm like, you have no idea what you're eating.
I know. I had pet chickens, and if I had got a cooked chicken or had chicken and the bones and stuff, I remember once coming into the kitchen. Oh, you'll go stupid, Karen, again. I had the back door open, and I had chickens that I would let run around during the day, and they made their way into the laundry and then came into the kitchen. So I had some chicken. We'd already eaten it. It was just sort of leftovers, but they got up and they started eating the chicken, like the chicken meat, and I'm like, and I chased them out like I thought, cannibals, but they do. They eat.
I didn't know that. Reddit literally just told me today that chickens eat chickens, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I was like, "What?" Our oldest has like she has way too much like weird facts, but like she told me that today about chickens. I was like, "What the heck?"
See, I couldn't shell dust. I just couldn't do it. I just could not kill an animal and then pull the feathers out. The most I could possibly
That's disgusting.
do.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I could catch a fish, but I know I went fishing once with my uncle, and I didn't even want to kill the worm on the hook. Like I couldn't even do that.
I could totally fish and gut and
like I'm thinking I could
right
probably do that, but
problem.
Maybe. But yeah. And Dee was saying about lamb. Yeah, when you raise, you're right, because I've had lots of pet lambs, and the pet lambs have a smell anyway themselves. And when the meat gets cooked, that smell, you can actually, it's very, yeah, I get what you're saying, Dee. Yeah, I can't.
Also, like, for me recently, the past couple of years, I've gotten, it was weird though. Well, okay, I'll say this, like regular chicken, like breasts and thighs and stuff, I don't eat them on the bone anymore because it grosses me out. Because I'm eating a fucking carcass, dude. But what's weird though, I just contradicted myself in my mind because I love wings. So I like the hell out of wings, but not the actual like. Because you start getting the leg,
the big old chicken nuggies, known as
dude, totally, and like pulled pork, and I like to get the meat off the bone, and it's just, but like you get those ligaments and stuff, it's like this is gross, man.
I love that. I love a good chicken leg.
I used to. I mean, I still do. It's just a mind thing for me.
Actually, I'm the same, Crow.
Oh, you do? I see. I can't. My friends like do the whole end of the leg and like all the I can't. That texture, that cartilage is. Oh God!
I love chewing on the cartilage.
No, that is not me. I'm not going to chew on the cartilage. I eat what meat I can easily strip from the bone, and I call it a day.
You should see her when she eats chicken wings. It's a sin. All the meat that's on there.
No, you shouldn't have a problem with it. Ron, let me explain marriage to you, sir. Let me explain it to you. You should not have a problem with that because that's more chicken for you.
Ooh.
She'll eat what she wants, and then she'll hand you everything that's left, and you can clean up from there.
I never looked at it that way before.
But okay, one thing that Lily was eating, we had steak, and then what was she eating that I started gagging?
Oh, the grizzle.
I was watching it, and I started gagging.
Steak, the kids are just like chewing, like, wow.
And I started gagging.
Like you're honestly like making me sick.
Hold on. What is gagging?
You know what that is, Crow.
Sorry, gagging.
Out of all the people on this live chat.
I haven't had steak in a long time, man. I haven't been out for a steak in forever.
Should have been here last Sunday, Crow. I cooked up some good steak.
A lot of steak.
Yeah, man.
I don't like steak.
I like steak. If you present to me a steak to eat, I will eat the steak. But I don't even remember the last time I bought a steak to cook for myself or went out to a place and like ordered steak. It's just not my go-to at all.
I actually would love to. It's so expensive, but I want to do a Wagyu steak, Wagyu beef steak.
Oh, hey. So what do you? How do y'all like your steak? I'll go first because I want to say, for me, I like medium rare, and also, but for me, I'm a heavy. But I have to have lots of butter and dip every piece in the butter before I put it in my mouth.
Oh yes, that's me too.
Yeah,
Crow.
that sounds fine to me. Again, I'm not a big steak eater, so I'm just like, yeah, sure, why not?
You do a nice garlic butter, melted
Oh
garlic.
fuck,
butter.
Daddy, bring it home.
I'm well done, and I don't even have when we had steak last week. Ron bought so many steaks. My dad came over. I had chicken. Right? With the guy in?
Yeah.
I mean,
He bought so many
like,
steaks. She had chicken.
If meat is too chewy, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know
But my
how
dad-
she couldn't like it.
But my dad was laughing because I've been this my whole life. Like I've always, I don't know. It's weird.
That steak I cooked on that pellet grill was melt in your mouth deliciousness.
Damn.
Just like Crow, the juiciness. I seared the steak.
Oh.
I had the beautiful diamond checkered pattern on the steak from searing. It was amazing.
It reminds
So
me of
delicious.
Airplane.
Oh.
Going back to our last conversation of Airplane, and I'm getting the quote wrong completely, but it was Leslie Nielsen because they're on that plane. Everybody's getting sick. Who ate a specific dish? Like everybody who had the fish got sick.
I think it was the fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Well, what did we eat?" Well, we had the chicken or the fish, and he's like, "Ah, that's right. I remember. I had the lasagna." It's just like,
I gotta rewatch that again. I mean, I love the movie, man.
Yeah,
me too.
that is a good movie.
When I do steak specifically on a grill, I'll wrap it in tinfoil. But what I'll do is, of course, season it, throw a ton of butter in there. Might be why I had a heart attack.
And because he's Joe, he doesn't even take it out of the tinfoil to eat it. He just eats it just with the tinfoil.
Is there any other way? No,
I mean, it makes it for like a painful experience later, but
but
I broke him.
medium,
Joe's just like,
medium rare.
It does.
Yep. Medium bits.
But baked potato in the grill and corn on the cob done on the grill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I tell you guys
Ah.
that I had baked potato, like pulled pork baked potato the other day for lunch?
Yes,
Fuck.
you did.
Oh,
That the nacho cheese sauce on top.
No, so it was a pretty good sized potato, slit down the middle. They put like a sharp cheddar cheese in there, and then covered it with pulled pork that had been saturated in barbecue sauce, some chives on there. Like it was so good.
This
And
is
they
like
also have one that's
I've had it before.
this is foreplay. This is foreplay at this point, dude.
Well, it
You're
was
turning me
it
on,
was a baked
Jason.
Potato. It was a baked potato food truck. So they had the one I had with the pulled pork. They have one that was shoot, what was it?
Sour
bacon
cream.
one. Yeah, there was like a classic like bacon, sour cream, cheese, chives. There was like 3 or 4 different like meats, like barbecue meats that they would stuff inside this potato. It was so
Wow.
good. So
Wow.
good.
That does sound good.
Venison is deer. D.
Mhm.
Venison is a deer, and it's gamey. It's gamey.
Or
I
if you're in
have tasted
America, a
venison.
deer.
I love deer.
It depends.
Oh.
I don't know
on
why
how
the
deer is
Australians
done.
pronounce it DEEA.
Deer.
But we put an
Deer.
R at the end.
It's a
Deer.
deer. Crow's getting good at his Aussie accent too.
That's because we hang out with you way too much.
Well, I got Max and Paul, and Paul's in New Zealand. I got Max in Australia. I got a few friends in Australia now. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nah.
nah, yeah.
And the whole like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I don't know.
I don't know. You got
Seriously,
no?
the sour cream, man. I love just drowning everything in sour cream, man. I had chili tonight.
Oh.
But I'm on a diet, though. I got a turkey chili and put low-fat sour cream on that, too. But it's really hard.
Sour cream. Oh, that's
It's really hard hearing this when you're on a diet, though, man. That's some good stuff.
Oh, sorry.
I can
No,
just
it's okay,
eat
no.
a
You got to
baked
use your
potato.
imagination. Just be in the moment with us, and then you're
Ah.
good to go.
Man,
I
my
like-
stomach
I like
hurts.
the baked potato, cut it in bits, tons of butter, and then on top of that some coleslaw. Do you do that there? Coleslaw. Do you have
I spit
coleslaw?
on coleslaw.
I haven't seen any coleslaw on potatoes here.
Well, here we'll do that, and then so the potato, the butter, that you can put anything else but cheese and sour cream, and I love them. And I can just eat them too, just the potato with tons of butter and salt and pepper. Oh, I'm hungry now.
Take me
That's what
now.
we
It's
do here.
horrible because I'm on a diet. Well, I'm not on a diet, but I am a bit because I've got to shed some kilos. I can't get in that.
Gotta get in your swimsuit for a trip.
That's right. I've got to try and fit into a
What's that?
swimsuit because I don't want to get into the jacuzzi and all the water comes out.
Oh, stop.
Jared.
We will definitely make sure to get some hot tub action on this.
Oh,
That doesn't sound good.
It does. I
Do a live
love
stream in the
sitting
hot
in the
tub.
hot tub, man.
I could
love it.
3 hours, Jason. 3, 4, 5 hours.
Oh yeah,
easily.
he's lost in the hot tub half
Not
the
a
time.
problem. Not a problem.
Listen, I
Yeah, but
went
you
to
know-
visit Cassie and Ron, and they were like, "Oh, we got a hot tub," and I'm like, "The hell, we're going right up in there." Me and Ron were in the hot tub for a very long time.
Didn't you just
Like,
shrivel up though? You know how your skin goes
Yeah,
all.
probably, but we didn't care.
No.
Like, we were in that hot tub from maybe 8 or 9 p.m. to 3 in the morning. It was bad.
their blood pressure dropped and stuff. It's probably their vital signs are probably really
yeah.
bad at that moment.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And the best
hey,
part was I had to
Crow,
go to work the next morning.
Oh,
I got to
dude,
hang
I don't
out
know
with
how you do
Cassie.
that.
We went to a couple cemeteries and stuff. I am shocked I made it through that day because
I don't see how
was
Ron
so
does it.
tired.
He's always like,
Ron
I gotta be
didn't.
at work.
He went to work and sat in a crane and fell asleep.
Oh, that's right. He's like, I gotta be at work in 17 minutes. Actually, I've been up all night.
I know, and he told me that we got in the hot tub, we were hanging out, and next thing we know, it's like almost midnight, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, you got to work. We should wrap this thing up." And he's like, "Oh no, as long as I'm in bed by 1, if I get in bed at 1, we'll be good." Next thing we know, it's 3:20. I'm like, "We need to go to sleep," and he's like, "Yeah, probably should." I'm like, no, probably should. We need to go to bed. Cassie had ditched us hours before.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, you left.
Yeah, you left it at around the 1-ish mark.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Because I think we were like, "Oh yeah, it's around 1 o'clock. We should wrap this up." And you got out and left and went to bed or whatever, and we just kept hanging out.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Also, it's a blur. My brain's not on.
Well,
Firing
yeah,
off
we drank
on
way
it.
too
Well,
much
yeah,
that night.
Cassie's pretty
Oh,
tired.
I'm pretty sure when I went into work, I still smelled like a brewery.
Oh, you came to.
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Remember, I came to
In
bed,
bed, you
and
smell
you're
like
like,
alcohol.
you smell like alcohol. I'm like, oh yeah, I fell asleep."
Really weird.
Yeah.
I'm amazed you actually were allowed to work because you're operating heavy machinery. I'm surprised they didn't sack you. Oh, fire you. Sorry, here in Australia we say sack you. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
takes
got
a lot.
a sack.
Actually, that's a movie I wouldn't mind watching again. The hot tub
Time Machine. Hell yeah, that was
first
awesome.
one,
Never
not
watched the second one.
was shit.
The second one was it was okay, Jason. It was just really out there, but it was still pretty good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tarnia says Jason can't wait to taste Ron's meat.
Oh,
Yes, I cannot.
Tanya.
And the
Goodness
pizzas
me.
that they had tonight too.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
look
So
good.
we made pizzas on the smoker, and
Oh, really?
yeah, so we're gonna have to have that when you guys come. Karen.
I was wondering why you had pizza next to the grill. I was like, what the hell?
Crow
Yeah,
needs to
delicious.
just drive up to Canada when we're all up there and we can all hang out.
I wish I could travel that far. I probably couldn't make it that far. I can barely make it to Tennessee as it is now. But
Yeah, 24
I'm
hours.
gonna have to come visit you, sir.
if I get a plane one day, but I got to work my way up to that. Yeah, I'm really bad at traveling.
I'm gonna drive to you, so I'm gonna jump in the van. I'll come visit.
I'm going to mute myself.
I've never been to Florida.
Damn, Joe's getting blown the hell up.
I know.
What's going on there?
Jason, you ever been to Florida before?
That is an aggressive booty call.
Yeah.
That's all right. It must be important.
I've never been to
because he's
Florida.
muted
I've
himself.
been
And he's turned us.
I've been to
down.
Mississippi. I want to say Mississippi is as far as I've gone into the well, I've been to Georgia. I've been to Atlanta before.
Okay. So I'm 4 hours from about 4.5 hours from Atlanta.
Yeah, but I've never made it over to Florida.
It's pretty
That's
cool,
all my
man.
family is right now.
If you come to Florida, you have to go to Orlando and do some of that stuff too, though. If you've never been to Disneyland, you got to do Disney World, even as an
I've
adult.
been to
Universal
Disneyland.
Studios.
I have no real interest in going to Disney World. It's too big. It's too much. All I'm going to do is just sit around, like trying to rush around doing as much as possible. And because I'm doing that, I'm not going to enjoy the trip.
Right. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
And also, I don't like being around that many people.
Me too. Yep.
So like when I'm around like giant groups of people or places that just have tons of people, I really I need to work
anxiety,
that kind of thing. And Disneyland is or Disney World just does not sound like my kind of situation.
My go-to amusement park is Cedar Point up in Sandusky, Ohio. It's great.
I'm not a big theme park fan anymore. I just don't find a whole lot of enjoyment in it anymore. Like I used to when I was younger.
I'm about the roller coasters. Screw everything else. Roller coasters.
No, I don't care for them.
I don't trust them anymore now.
Honestly, the last time I went to Disneyland in California, I went with some friends. So I didn't go with the kids. I didn't go with the family. I just went with some friends for a day. So there was less pressure to be around them necessarily. They were like, hey, we're going to go to Tomorrowland. We're going to ride Space Mountain, all that kind of stuff or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go wander around for a bit. And they're like, cool, sounds good. So for 2 hours, I literally just wandered around and I found a secluded corner in New Orleans Square and just I got a drink. I sat down, I hung out, and I just kind of people watched. And I just relaxed a little bit, not riding rides, not running around trying to stand in lines for hours. That's what I much prefer to do. But it's also super expensive to do that. You don't want to go to Disney World and be like, oh no, I found a table and I sat there for 4 hours. That's a very expensive table. So I would much rather jump in the van and travel the small roads of America through tiny little towns that are on the verge of just going extinct, and just going to a local hamburger stand, grabbing a bite to eat, and just I don't know. That's my kind of.
I could do that too. Though. I could do that, especially an RV. That'd be freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dream, Crow. I'm gonna get an RV. I'm getting one, the big ones. The big ones that are a huge, massive bus.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna. When I retire, that's my dream.
I don't want anything like that because I Falcor is small enough that I can drive around town and park in parking lot. I don't have to worry about being this oversized thing. So Falcor's size is about as big as I ever want to get.
Oh, I want the big RV that has it's got a tailgate in the back that goes down so you can park your smart car in the back of it. That's the type I want. Yeah. But
I'll drive behind you guys and be the support vehicle.
I mean, we do have our van in the trailer, so
yeah,
we can just go with that.
Yeah. Hell, these RVs, these new RVs though, That's one of the channels I subscribe to too. Is one of these RV things. They just tour. I love the little RV tours, and man, these fucking things are nicer than our house. Like it's all nice couches and flat screens and nice
Some
kitchens.
of them
And
are more expensive than a home.
Jesus, yeah.
I sent an RV video to Jason. I was like, Jason, your new Falcor. And the best part of this RV was the luggage style suitcase that was where your poop went.
Wow.
You would sit on the toilet, you did your business,
and you pulled out.
There was a hatch that you opened up, and you literally pull out the gray water compartment, the black water compartment, and it had like luggage sting. It was, so you like, and it had tires, and you could just like roll it to wherever you're going to dump it and stuff.
It looked like a suitcase.
Nice. Yeah,
it looked like a suitcase. So you just
suitcase for turds.
Yeah, you just take the suitcase into the rest stop or the bathroom that you know wherever, and you could just dump it right there in the toilet. Done. It was pretty cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
I don't think I want to lug around a turd.
Since you're talking about turds, Tanya, thank you. That doesn't sound right, does it? I don't mean that. I meant I'm changing the subject to say.
Going to help with that.
No, I'm changing the subject to say thank you, Tanya. That's very kind. Thank you.
Awesome.
And also, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. So anybody in here, I love you to death. I'm missing everything because I don't have the phone in front of me. And yeah, so but I'm here. I'm there when you spin spirit in the chat. So
yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got plenty of Australian stories. I've got tons, but I can't think of any at the minute. I'm just there's a big thunderstorm happening at the moment. My dogs got set off a few minutes ago. There's really loud lightning and loud thunder.
That's when you know it's bad.
yeah, that's when you know it's bad. But yeah, it's coming down in buckets. Gosh, it's heavy. Daniel says hi, Crow.
Hey, Daniel.
There you go. I was gonna. Oh yeah, Crow. Don't forget to check your messages when you, because I'm assuming you're on your phone for this. Yeah, you're not on your computer.
Yeah, I did check it. There was nothing there.
Oh,
there it is. No, there's no picture.
No, there's no picture. I'm going to send you the thing. But yeah.
I see it now. Okay.
Yeah. So I know Joe's going to love it.
That's going to be awesome. Yes.
It'll be his most memorable birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
What's wrong? Oh, the dog. Oh, she's all excited. She can hear me.
I let her out.
Maybe she can hear Jason because she's actually met Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And loves Jason.
Loves Jason, yeah.
Oh, we're all quiet.
Go on. Okay, go.
20 minutes, guys. I'll knock it off in 20 minutes. Everybody can go and eat and go to the toilet and go to bed and all sorts of things in 20 minutes. And guess where I'm going, Jason?
Going to the shops.
How did you know?
I am. I was telling everybody, my daughter, before I came on, she said, Mum, how long are you going to be on this live for? And I said, I don't know. I said, probably not long today. And she goes, oh. And I said, why? And she said, well, I want to go to the shops. I said, what do you want to go to the shops for now? And she said, And she said, I need a pillowcase and something else she wants. But now it's really coming down. I'm not driving out in that. But yeah, I said, all right. So yes, and I thought that'd make you smile, Jason, that I have to go to the shops.
I do love the mall. I'm a fan of the mall. I grew up in the mall, but I spent a lot of time in the mall as a teenager and going there and like the sounds, the smells, the feels. I can hang out at the mall a freaking day, man. I love it.
No thanks.
Did you have an arcade in your mall, Crow?
Hell yeah. And it's just the food court, man.
Is that
obviously.
That's the thunder?
Yep.
Dang.
That was thunder. Wow.
That
Yeah,
was loud.
it's pretty. Yeah. Tanya, the bobblehead for Joe's birthday. It's only a short one. It's just a happy birthday one. But if you really want to see it, I can put it because I was just going to send it to Joe. But I guess I can put it up. Or Joe could put it up. You can have it, Joe.
Hey, you can put it up if you want.
All right, and then yes, you can all see the bobblehead. You'll all love it. It's good. Simple, but a surprise.
It's very thoughtful.
She wants to go to Kmart, Loz.
Kmart?
Yeah.
Kmart, man.
Oh, we don't have Kmart's anymore.
We used to.
We lost ours too.
Yeah.
What about Ames?
Yeah,
Do
we
you guys
don't really
still have
have
Ames?
Kmart's in the US.
What about Ames? You guys still have Ames, or is that gone?
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Ames? You've never heard of Ames?
Maybe it's more like a northern U.S. thing.
Is it?
Because they're all like central and south.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
maybe.
I was from Michigan, so
Oh, true. That's true.
I haven't.
Surprised. It was basically like a Kmart, Walmart, but yeah. Huh.
Oh, I've got itchy
We used to
nose.
have Montgomery Wards as well.
Jeez,
Never
I
heard
haven't
of
even
that.
thought of a Montgomery Wards. And
Holy crap. Yeah, man.
It was like our Zellers in Canada.
Byway.
never heard
And
of that.
Byway, but Zellers.
Remember Gafers?
Never heard
There
of
was,
that.
there was a store here called Gafers in the mall for a long time. Always thought it was a
Wow.
funny name.
But I live in, Oklahoma, and a lot of the stores that I'm dealing with, I've never heard of.
Interesting.
But they're everywhere, so it's just like Harps, the grocery store Harps. I'm like, we don't have those where I'm from.
Mike B just bought me a pizza for my trip, but I'll share it all with you guys. So there you go.
Wow, that's cool, man.
Sweet,
Thank
we're
you,
a gang.
Mike.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting, Loz, because Anchor in Australia, our Kmart, you go in to buy anything in Kmart, and it's Anko is the brand of everything they sell in there. Loz was just saying something about that Canada is going to get Anko. Does that sound right to you? But that
I've
would be
never heard of
Kmart.
it.
Wow. Never heard of it.
Well, Loz would know because she's from Melbourne, Australia. That
Yeah.
could be right. And it says,
I know.
and
Zoe.
Laurel in Seattle says they've still got a Kmart.
Yeah.
D, where I live, we have Aldi's.
Yeah, I've got it. We've got Aldi's. Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Can
Aldi.
you say it again,
I've
Jason?
only-
What did you say?
Aldi's?
Aldi's. It's Aldi. Aldi's.
We call it Aldi. I've only
Hey,
been
y'all-
in there once, and I would never really go back. It was kind
No.
of like it was kind of just
suck.
dirty and thrown together, and
Is it like the cheap grocery store?
No, all
Yeah.
Aldi's is like a canned goods store, basically.
It's
No.
like
I can remember.
it's
lots
like
of
the
cans of dry
bootleg
goods.
version of a grocery store.
everything. Yeah,
It's like Save a Lot.
Yeah, the
but they
equivalent
kind
of
of market
yeah.
themselves as being kind of more high end or better than. But it's like, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. There's one over by where my friend lives in Buffalo. So I've
Yeah.
like seen it. I just never been in
Yeah.
one.
I miss Target though.
Target,
In Canada,
they-
we had Target for a total of, get this, guys, 13 whole months.
Yeah.
13
What happened?
months.
Wow.
They went bankrupt.
I was
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
in Target
Yeah.
yesterday.
I love
Target.
Target.
And I love
we've
that
got
store.
Target. Yeah, we've got Target here too, but our Target might be a little different in setup to yours. It's the same thing, the little Target
The big red
logo
ball.
and stuff. But here in Australia, Target used to be owned by. It got sold. It was owned by, I think, Coles, which you've had a Coles store.
We
But
have Kohl's.
yeah, but I think your Coles also may have been different because our Coles in Australia was started by Mr. G.J. Coles, and he was an Australian and he lived in Melbourne. So he started up all the Coles stores. So whether or not he had family in America that did it there. I don't know what the history is behind your ones, but Target here used to be a place you could go to, and it was relatively reasonably priced things that you could buy. But then they were bought out by a big store here called Myer, and it was turned into.
I know who Myer is. Yep.
Yeah, and it was turned into a much more expensive store. So now the cheapest store in Australia to go to, we've got Kmart, and then we've got what's called Big W, which is a lot like your Walmart, but smaller.
So, yeah, Myers started in Michigan, Greenville, Michigan, and ended up opening up a bunch of other stores. Basically it was like Walmart, and Walmart just completely, I don't know what happened, took over. So now it's like Myers is now like second rate, I guess you could say, to Walmart.
Karen and Laws.
Yeah.
What about Woolies?
Yeah, that's Woolworths. Yeah, Woolies.
Okay, yeah, that's what Mac
Sorry,
calls.
that's a supermarket. Yeah, it's a supermarket.
She's like, I'm gonna go to Woolies.
The Piggly Wiggly? Is that what you're thinking of?
I've been to a Piggly
yeah.
Wiggly in St. Paul, Virginia.
Wiggly.
And
I've
actually, I've
driven past a Piggly Wiggly.
What's a Piggly Wiggly?
It's just a little store.
It's a grocery store.
Oh.
It got bought up by KVAC, who owns Food City.
Huh.
I grew up right next to Piggly Wiggly. They sponsored my baseball team and everything.
But yeah, I've been to a Piggly Wiggly in St. Paul, Virginia. Then it shut down because they put in a Food City store.
Hey, Dee, interesting story. My great-great-grandfather owned land in the Melbourne city, right? And he sold it because he went to Bendigo to go look for gold, right? So he sold his land that he owned in Melbourne. That land later was bought by the Myers. Built the Myers,
Oh no, she was hit by lightning
in Melbourne, but who was? But yeah, it's so somewhere the Australian Myer is somehow also in my family tree somewhere. I can't remember, but someone married someone, one of the daughters or something. But yeah, I know that the original store is in Bendigo as well, one of the first ones. Yeah. And then he bought my great-great-grandpa's land in Melbourne and built Myer there as well. As I said, some of my family is buried in Bendigo because that's where they all originated.
Huh.
I'll have to go to that cemetery one day and visit the grave of my Uncle Jackie. Oh, well, great Uncle Jackie, my grandmother's brother, Jack. I've got his hair in a locket from the 1800s. I think I showed you.
So there's a haunted location 45 minutes from me, and the only reason why these people bought the house, it's called the Nickerson-Sneed House, is because they heard Walmart was coming to town and they wanted that land, so they thought they were going to make some money. Well, that didn't happen. Walmart did not show up, and they were stuck with this house.
So now it's haunted.
Now it's haunted.
So is it haunted, or is it just a way they can make their money back?
And there's a little something going on there, but bad investment on their part.
There was back when I lived in Reno, there was a place that big chunk of land where eventually they built a giant Cabela's, which is like a sporting goods store.
Oh,
we have those here. Yep.
Big Cabela's with a giant parking lot. And it was just kind of like empty farmland, like grazing land for cattle, all that kind of stuff. And I was working at a bank at the time, and the lady who owned that land, she owned most of that land. And the Cabela's, the company came in, they're like, we want to build. How much for this land you're not doing anything with? That lady made so much money just selling that land to this corporation to use. Like she's set for life if she's smart. But she's like, we had this land in my family. I owned it at this point. I had nothing to do with it. Like she was renting the land out to farmers to graze their cattle and stuff, but ultimately she had no plans for it, and they just came in. They're like, "We want to build a giant Cabela's. Like, how much?" And she said, "I went through like 6 months of back and forth with these guys, and she made, I don't know,
Millions?
at least maybe 1.5 million.
Wow.
Just selling all that land to them."
Yeah, and then many years later, Cabela's goes bankrupt, and Bass Pro Shop now owns Cabela's.
Yep.
Oh, I heard on the grapevine a big bank in Silicon Valley or whatever's gone bankrupt.
Yeah, Silicon Valley Bank and Trust or whatever.
Yeah, but a whole heap of people sold their shares in different companies before it went bankrupt. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah.
So we have a Bass
Yeah.
Pro Shop and a Cabela's here.
I was just at a Bass Pro Shop yesterday. I was at Target and Bass Pro Shops.
I like
What does
getting
Bass Pro Shop sell?
Big sporting goods, so like mostly like hunting, fishing, outdoorsy stuff, clothing.
Oh, you got your bow, didn't
boats.
you?
I got my bow. Yep.
four-wheelers.
Cool.
And the first thing I did, I put a Cemetery Road sticker on it.
Well, you know that when you murder someone with that now, you're going to get fingered for the crime. Oh,
I won't put the sticker on the arrow. The
oh
arrow will come with me.
okay. Okay, so
Unless I beat someone to death with the bow.
Do they have the big like aquarium, like fish tank, or
They have a
stuff
big
like that?
aquarium. They literally have a waterfall because it's like a 3-story tall store.
Oh wow!
I've
That's
actually
cool.
driven past. I have not stopped at. This was the first time I ever went to a Bass Pro Shop. There's a Bass Pro Shop in Memphis.
That's the
giant pyramid.
big one. That's the big pyramid. Yep.
Yeah, it's the giant pyramid. It's the biggest pyramid in the world. Basically, it's bigger than the Great Pyramid, I think, in Giza. But it's giant. It's this giant black glass pyramid.
Holy.
And I've driven past it. I haven't gone there, but I may have to stop in there because it looks pretty cool.
I've driven past it. Our Bass Pro Shop has a freaking bowling alley and a restaurant in there.
What?
Oh,
Hey, you know what I get from Bass Pro? What I get there is they have the best jerky. They have all the deer jerky and all this cool stuff. Oh yeah, their jerky's so good.
actually, that's why I can't wait to get back to Virginia City and get some of their jerky.
That was good jerky.
That was good jerky. Sorry, go ahead, Cassie. I
Oh,
interrupted
no,
you.
we have like a Bass Pro Shop, but that's more new to our area, I think. Bass Pro Shop.
Well, the first one that they brought in Ontario was in Vaughan, which is near Toronto, and it was like when I went there, it's like, whoa, this place is huge. They had like a waterfall and stuff, and then they brought one in our neck of the woods in Niagara on the Lake, and it's like, oh, this is going to be really cool. And you walk in, and it's like, it's not. It looks big on the outside, but when you go inside, it's small.
I don't know, but but we don't have Cabela's in Canada. So.
No, but there's a Cabela's in Buffalo, New York.
There is, yeah.
Technically, you do have a Cabela's because it is the same as Bass Pro.
That's
Shop.
right.
Yeah.
That's right, Joe.
So what's then why? Like, what's the purpose of having Cabela's and Bass
They
Pro?
probably just wanted to keep the name staple, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just America is so large. Like these corporations, they just if they're gonna buy something, if like, oh, we own Shop A on the West Coast, and we want to buy Joe's Shop of Wonders on the East Coast. We don't want to like buy it and then change it to Shop A because nobody knows what that is. Nobody understands that brand. So we will still own it, but we'll keep that name that everybody has gotten used to for the last 50 years. Yeah. Just like on the West Coast, you got Carl's Jr. On the East Coast, you got Hardee's. Same thing, same menu, same food, but different names because we're going to keep what people recognize.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Loz from Oz just reminded me we've got a shop here in town, which is everywhere in Australia, and it's one of the BC. Yeah, and the ad is hang on, how's it go? BC effing fun. Like so at the end of it, so come along to our store, and there's like a jingle, and then it goes and have some BC effing fun. And I was watching it. Yeah, I thought, how do they get away with that? Because that's absolutely what they're saying, but they get away with it.
Because they're smart.
So,
That is
yeah,
smart.
it is nice.
That's great advertising.
I wonder if Gander Mountain is still around because it's like a Bass Pro Shop too.
We got that here. It's right on the road from me, dude.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Right on the
Shell
road.
Dust, she's asking, am I going to hunt? Because I bought a bow. No, I'm going to just do some target archery. My youngest is into archery, and I figured that he would enjoy it more if he had someone to practice with and stuff. And so I've been taking him to some competitions and just kind of waiting on the sidelines while he does his thing. I think he would enjoy archery more. He's really good at it, but I think he would enjoy it more if he had someone to participate with during like practices and all that kind of stuff when he's on his own. So I bought a bow, and so I'm going to join him in his practices. Just a little father-son bonding.
That's fun.
Oh, nice.
REI. Yep, we had REI in Reno.
What's REI?
It's a sporting goods store, but not like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop where it's like, you know, they make an event going to their store. It's literally just kind of like a big box type store that sells the same type of stuff, but like less hunting stuff, more hiking, camping, extracurricular activities like swimming and stuff like that. Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, that's geared more towards hunting with some camping and stuff thrown in there. But that's what REI is.
Can I just say thank you, Daniel? Very kind, very kind. So that's biscuits and gravy,
Heck yes.
which I can't wait till I have. So there you go.
We're gonna find some good ones. Don't you worry.
Yum, yum, yum. But hey, Jason, this week it's. Did you watch my episode on Crow yet?
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to watch your episodes anymore, Jason.
Okay.
Cassie's episode is this week. Same day, I think. So I guess you're next.
No, sure.
What about me?
You sound thrilled.
I feel like I should have been first, but that's fine. It's all
How
good.
great!
You were you were well. Joe got in. Look, what can I say?
Oh man.
Well, it was supposed to be
We had a
me, but I fell
connection.
asleep.
Yeah, it was supposed to actually. Crow was supposed to be my first, but Crow fell asleep. So then I had to go for Joe because you weren't available.
Oh, Joe. Leftovers, man.
Oh, second pick. Damn. I see how it is. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
All right. Who's gonna tell Joe he's already home?
Hang on, Cassie has to say something. Cassie wants to say something.
I just have to say, you have to watch my episode on Thursday because you're gonna be mind melted. Just saying.
Oh, I'm
Mind
waiting.
melted.
Mine melted.
I really,
Guys.
and I haven't been cheeky and said, "Tell me what it is," because I want to be surprised.
I'll tell you. I mean, I don't
No,
often. No, I'm just saying I don't often. When she's editing, I don't listen to things, but I listen to some of
You're
the
giving
things.
it away, kind of.
You're giving it away. Shush. Yes, you are. You're giving it away.
Anyways, it's like mind melting to the
crazy.
point where I was like, "What the heck?" So that's all.
It's good.
Excellent.
Some really good evidence.
Cubics. What? I just remembered another store in
Publix.
Florida. Public, but we used to call it pubics. Well, I don't want to ask what they sold there.
It's a grocery store. It's Publix. Instead of a C at the end, it's an X.
Publix. I see. How are you feeling, Cassie? You ready for bed?
No, I had a little nap, so
Wide
I'm good.
awake.
I'm okay.
That's all right.
You're on cocaine.
Remember, I've got to
What?
go to the shops. I've got to go to the shops.
Well, after this live stream ends, I still kind of want to hang out. So whoever wants to hang out with me, not live on the internet, we can hang out.
Oh, well, and then I can come back to it later.
Mhm.
I've just got to
Yeah.
go to the shops so
Yeah.
I don't get into trouble. I'm sick of going to the shops. I've had enough of the shops. And then I come home and someone will say, "Oh, you didn't ask me, and I wanted such and such." And I'm like, "Oh." But there you go.
Michael, you're on cocaine.
What was that a reference
I
to?
don't know.
Maybe you, 'cause you're wired?
Yeah, you must. Yeah, Cassie's episode. What's it called again? The Cottonwood.
Yeah, Conwood Mansion.
Yeah, that's
Man,
Thursday America's time.
Yes.
Thursday.
Mike O needs to join us next time, man. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Mhm.
I talked to him in chat, like in my messenger, but we need to see Mike O.
So that's what it sounded like.
What?
The cocaine.
Yeah, you
That
said
sounds
something that
like
sounded like
cocaine.
you said, because you said I'm okay, but it sounded like you said I'm on cocaine.
Oh yeah, no.
I missed.
you?
It was me again. I
Yeah,
missed
guys. She
Are you
has a
tired?
thing.
Nah, I'm on the cocaine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Bad
that. I
habits.
mean,
I'm not going to sleep for days.
Oh.
oh, that's so funny.
We have actually, when you think about it, as a community, we have quite a few lives where people can come in and say g'day and catch up, don't we?
Mhm. Yep.
Which is good. I really am looking forward to the trip, though. It's really not so far away.
Oh,
It
man.
really like it. It's not far away, but it's been such a countdown for us for months.
47 days.
And
Bye, Shell
so
Dust.
It's just like I just really needed to hurry up and get here.
Ha,
It's
47 days. I was right.
Yeah, 47 days.
47. So that's 47 days till we see you. So
Mhm.
that's only 40.
45
so-
for us.
45 or 40. I think I'm coming a day before, though.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So you're going to show
So
up.
it
I'm
might
going to
be
pick you up. We're going to come to my house. You're going to
Yeah.
hang out, meet the family.
Yep.
And then the very next morning, we're going to wake up kind of early and we're going to hit the road, drive 10 hours to our first location where then we will meet these two.
I'm pretty
And
sure I'm coming a day
hopefully
before.
have
I think
enough
you've got me
energy
for 2
drinks to
weeks.
get us through the night.
I will be right.
Yeah. So we have
Cassie's got cocaine, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. We'll be good. There goes your monetization.
I can't just say that word.
Probably not. Not too much.
It's only a pronoun. It's just a descriptive word. I mean, it's not. We're not saying we're doing those.
It's okay.
things.
She's not monetized yet. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm years. What was that, Dee? When do I go? When do you go? I'm leaving here on Sunday, which is the 23rd of April. That's why I think Jason needs to. Yes.
On a Sunday?
I've got, because they changed all my flights and mucked everything up because somebody told me I was coming a day late. So I had to, and then they cancelled all my flights. So now from coming a day late, I'm coming quite a few days earlier, Jason.
Oh, I did not know you were coming that early.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Write that down.
Impromptu rescheduling.
It's
Okay,
all right.
so when are you coming in?
Oh, now you're asking me. Now I have to go to the Qantas thing. Hang on. Oh, that would get me demonetized if I really said what I thought of them. I'll tell you, just a second. Everybody can remember this, so I don't forget again, because I'm shocking at the moment with dates. There we go. Oh, for God's sakes. What was the house number and your street name? Oh, my God. Why are they asking me that? Wait. We know. And what? I don't know what the last few numbers on my driver's license are. For fuck's sake!
Why did you write this stuff down? I literally have a calendar. I have a calendar.
I'll tell you what, fair dinkum. I know.
I feel like some of us are more excited for this trip than others. Karen. I'm just saying.
Actually, it'd be in my itinerary. That's okay. Karen, because I've saved all my travel documents on my
The
desktop.
reject shop.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, it's like the Dollar Tree, a little bit like a Dollar Tree. And I've been in a Dollar Tree, so I can say that now. Yeah, it's a lot like a Dollar Tree. Travel documents. There we go. Oh, I didn't delete. No, that's the old one. So it must be. Sorry, aren't you glad? I'm looking through it. Would that be? No,
Laurel
that's
in
an old
Seattle
one.
says, I keep forgetting. When are you guys posting your videos from this cool trip you're doing? Probably almost immediately after we go. So we're gonna be doing this trip for like a little over a week and a half or so. And then like once we're done with our investigations, we're literally going to Canada to hang out with Cassie and Ron for a couple days, and then Karen and I are going to make our way back to Oklahoma, so that'll take a couple days. And then Karen's heading to she's heading to Virginia City. I'm going to be sitting home. Cassie and Ron will already be home, so it might be a little bit after that. I would say by mid-May, towards the end of May, that's when you'll start seeing that content start making its way into our channels.
Yeah.
I love the behind the scenes stuff. I love that we can Joe put that video out of behind the scenes Virginia City, because it's like cool. The investigations is cool, of course, seeing different people collab together. But like, I was interested in seeing like behind the scenes stuff. It was like cool seeing everybody.
I'm going to be
hanging
shooting
out
a ton of behind the scenes stuff, and I'm not just going to shoot behind the scenes of our investigations. I'm shooting behind the scenes of the entire trip.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be shooting like when I pick her up from the airport, I'm going to have the camera on and I'm going to be like, woo, here we go. And when we meet up with Cassie and Ron, I'm going to be filming that. I'm going to film enough to make it so that you guys feel like you're on this trip with us as much as possible, but not so much that I am spending the entire trip filming and missing out on hanging out with my friends. But even after the investigations, when we head up to Canada, I will still be filming. You are going to get to experience me and Karen in Australia or in Canada. You're going to experience me and Karen driving back to Oklahoma.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
Monday for you, Jason.
That's a whole new day. We have a whole new day.
It arrives. It says here Dallas, Fort Worth, Tulsa. I arrived there at 8:30. Hang on.
Hold on. Those are
It arrives in Tulsa at 9:30 on Monday.
Tulsa?
PM or AM?
AM.
Oh.
Oh shit! Is it AM? Yeah, it has to be. Otherwise, it'd say 21. Yeah, 9:30. If I can catch a taxi.
No, you cannot. You cannot. It's an hour away.
So it says the flight arrives 9:30 a.m. Monday, Tulsa, which will be the 24th.
Which means we have all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. We have 3 days before we have to be at our first place.
I reckon you'll go grey before.
Or go on the road trip early. Maybe I can figure out a location.
Yeah? Well, we could do that too.
Karen, I already have a location we can go to.
Oh, all right. Oh,
if you're coming in that early, I think maybe I know exactly where I want to go with you.
Oh, that sounds
well, I like
serious.
having lots of offers. So Joe's got an offer in mind. He can send me details just in case your offer falls through, Jason. I like to keep all my bases covered.
I feel like I'm getting pushed to the side. I feel like
who's being pushed to the side?
Me, bro.
No.
I love you, Jason. I love you. Jason's.
I leave the room and Jason's getting pushed aside. That's not
apparently Joe is just more sexier than I am and more worth her time
Well, this is true,
no, Jason,
but
you got the
I
sex
mean,
appeal.
we all know it's true. You don't have to agree with me right here in front of everybody, Joe.
Oh, Loz, I only take carry-on. I am not taking a suitcase to America, so I just have to get off the friggin' bloody plane. No way. I'll probably have to buy a suitcase when I get there, but no. No.
We can just ship
no.
things over to you.
Yeah,
The price has gone down.
Yeah, I just when I traveled last time, I had just carry on, and that was good, but it was still bad enough getting through. It was Los Angeles customs that was a pain in the bum because there was a big queue. But then the rest was pretty quick. And then I did get a suitcase. Oh no, that's what happened. Then when I wherever I left, I had to. There was when the bushfires in Nevada were happening.
Yeah.
And they made me put my carry-on bag in the cargo part of the plane, and I didn't really want to. And other sneaky bastards still took theirs on. I'm like, ugh. And sure enough, the poor little airport men couldn't go out in the smoke to empty the bottom of the aeroplane. I'm like, oh my Lord. So I got stuck at the Reno airport waiting. I was not a happy camper. Ugh. But yes, I'm not
really excited now. I'm excited for this extra time because that's like 2 whole weeks me and you get to hang out together.
Yeah. So see, you know, I'll make sure I take my fairy queen flowers.
You have to. It's your look
Hello,
now. It's
Matthew.
your trademark.
Hello.
You made it right when we're ending the live stream.
Holy crap,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, but
That's a
it's
lot
all
of
right.
milk.
At least he looks tired. What's the matter, sweetheart? What's wrong? You've been working too hard as a soldier? A Marine. A Marine. Yes, I corrected myself. See, a Marine.
the Army's
Job.
yes.
Yeah.
The Marines, they kicked my ass this last weekend. They did. We were doing a
Somebody
big
has
field.
to.
We're doing a big field op thing, and it also started pouring on us on the last day. Luckily, they got us out on the last day because we were actually supposed to hike a 20K on the way back, which is so around 12 miles or something like that back. But it didn't happen, luckily. And it rained us out after the range, but we still did the range. And here's the thing: this is
I want to go to the shops.
Yes, she wants to go to the shops. I'm getting knocked on. Give me 5 minutes because Matt just popped in. You gave me 10. She just you can't.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear it? Could you hear it?
Oh,
She
yeah.
gave me
No,
10 minutes.
we haven't heard her voice ever until right now when she's like, I gave you 10.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Give
she
me
went
5
south
more
on me.
and we're
But like,
off. Okay, 5 more minutes. So Matt can tell us his story about the Marines and how badly they treat him.
No, it's training. It's called training.
Yeah, but it keeps
there's
you
no
fit.
hazing or anything. It's called training. So,
You
anyway.
actually, when you put up your pictures, you actually look like you're having fun. Like I know
Sometimes.
it's physically draining,
Sounds like you're
but
trying
it does
too
look
hard.
like you're kind of, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, definitely. I like the shooting part. That's my
Matt,
favorite part.
have you been? Hey, Matthew, have you been entertaining women of late? Tanya wants to know. She thinks that's why you're tired.
No, that wouldn't
it's
be
like,
the reason.
first question, what is a woman?
A woman? What did I say? Women.
Ah.
Woman. You know, a girl. A female.
I'm just saying it's been so long, he can't remember what those are.
Oh, I'm sure that's
Oh.
not true.
Nah,
It's been so
I still have
busy.
weekends. But this weekend I'm staying here doing some. I have to wash a lot of my gear and clothes and stuff. Also, I want to edit. I have a video I'm going to be releasing on the channel. So it's an episode, and since I don't have a roommate right now, I'm going to take
Oh, you
advantage
got
of that.
sick of your ditty and moved out.
Got sick of my demon stuff.
Yeah, your little dolls.
Yeah, my occult dolls and stuff like that. That's kidding. No, something else happened. He's getting kicked out of the Marine Corps. So,
Oh, shh. Oh, well, I suppose no one knows who it is. Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm not.
all
I'm
right.
not giving his name or anything. But
No,
yeah, so-
and that happens. Sometimes people join
His name's
these things
Joe Vital.
Joe Rogers.
He would not make it right now. Just say.
No, I would not.
Yeah, I
make
can
it.
tell
also-
he's super heartbroken about that.
Yeah.
You, Laurel.
There's also an age limit.
Bye, Laurel.
Yeah.
I'm well past that age limit.
Yeah, to join you are.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
dang.
Matthew, because I don't
Yes.
want your mum to go cook at me. Matthew, I've interviewed Joe. I've interviewed Crow. I've interviewed Cassie. I'm going to interview Jason. So do you want to
But
be on
before
my
you do,
I
Jason,
Want
would you
Questions
like to
too?
come on my channel? Just keep kicking Jason down the road here real quick.
When is Jason's? Because for me, weekends usually
Never.
work best. For
Oh,
me.
yeah, no, I'll do Jason this week sometime.
Oh, will you now?
I was saying I have a 3-day weekend coming up, so during
Oh,
that
well.
weekend it'd be perfect. So this
Cool.
weekend,
I'll just send you a
not this
message.
weekend, next weekend that's coming up. It's
Yep.
a 3-day weekend for me. So if
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
schedule during
You
that
just
time,
tell
that would
me.
work good for me.
You just tell me. I'm thinking I should have like a 6-episode series because then by that time it'll be time to get on the plane and go and visit Jason, and then after that it'll be just lots of little.
Well, then
live-
we shouldn't
well, if
do
I can.
mine. I can be the last episode, and we can do it in person when you come over.
That'd be cool. And we could set up couches like the Letterman show.
There you go. You could do it in the hot tub at Cassie and Ron's house
There we go.
for that sex appeal, right?
Yeah, that's all right. Tanya just said I'm making my way through everybody. Oh, that sounds terrible. Well, I've still got to do Rawn yet.
Whoa.
Whoa, what? Yeah.
Making
Well,
rounds, man.
because
Cassie's right here.
Rawn is
She's
now
right
part of.
here.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
but-
supposed to wait till
No,
she's
no.
going to
But
the
what
loo
I
or
mean is
something.
Rawn is part of Weeping Willow, but I could talk to Rawn in regards to how he's yes, Bella.
Go to the shops.
Yeah.
They can hear you. She's laughing. What was I saying? Yeah, from the perspective of a skeptic who's now been turned to a point. No, you've been turned. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
if
just
I've been
having fun.
totally turned,
And
but-
I'm wondering. Oh, hey, Ellie.
Hi,
We
Allie.
were talking about
Hey,
you
Ellie.
earlier, and
It's all
Yeah.
bad. Don't worry about it.
just about the fridge, the freezer, the things in the freezer.
You murdering your friends and hanging their heads on their wall. It's fine.
and putting lights on their heads.
Making furniture out of them like Ed Gein.
Oh, well, technically people do, don't they? Because they get the skins of the cows and make rugs and stuff to put on the floor.
Yeah, that's what he did. He
I thought-
made a nipple
did.
belt.
Oh,
Nipple belt?
imagine how
Yeah.
many
Yeah, right.
people.
Joe's
Yeah,
like, that's a
nipples out of
weird thing
nipples.
because maybe I should just put my belts away.
He was. It's pretty scary, really, when you think about it, isn't he? Isn't it? The things that can go on. But let's not change the subject because I do.
Yeah.
have to go to the shops.
We finally got away from the dark and gloomy.
Yeah, we don't need the dark.
And now we need to close this
That's all I
live
see
stream
these
off.
days.
Thank you,
Just kidding.
YouTube Karen, for having us all. It's always
Yeah,
a good time.
and Matthew, I will definitely. I will let you message me because I'm not working at the moment because
Okay.
I've been a bit crook, but she'll be right. But I'm not working at the moment, so I've got plenty of time on my hands. So all you need to do is send me a message,
Okay.
and I'll be right. I'll just, whatever I'm doing, I can fix you up. It's all good.
Unless she has to go to the shops.
Hey,
Unless I
Joe,
have to go to the shops.
do you want to go live on your channel, Joe?
No,
No.
I'll be
Oh,
live Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. I'm probably busy. Oh, it depends on what time.
well, before we go, Matthew, have you got anything that's coming up shortly on your channel or anything like that? Because everybody else here has sort of talked about what they're doing. Crow's working on
You don't
his.
say short around Matt, Karen.
Oh my
It's very
God.
sensitive.
Oh,
Whatever.
I stood near Matthew.
5'7".
He's not short. He's the same
Fine.
height as me.
What is
Aren't y'all the
that?
same height?
I think so because I stood next to him. He's the same height as me. So I don't know
I'm
what I am.
5'7".
Everyone,
Yeah, I'm
everybody's short to
5'7".
me.
I
Everyone's
know,
short.
you're a
to me.
giant.
I thought
Thank
Jason
you,
was
Antics.
5'7".
You shut your mouth. I'm like,
Ah, damn it.
5'10".
I'm not even average height. Average height's 5'9".
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nah.
For
you're
males.
right.
I'm 5'7". Well, whatever.
Yeah. Same.
we
height
won't
as
tell
me.
anybody. Everybody in the chat, keep it.
I thought I was at least average height, but I guess not.
I think someone's about to knock on my door again.
Uh-oh.
Okay, get out of here, Karen.
I just so I'm sorry that you got in a little late there, Matthew. I didn't think you'd want to come on. I didn't think.
Oh no,
I'm sorry. My
it's
apologies.
great when you're in the field for an entire week, you want to do other things.
Yeah, it's all right. So
Hang out with friends.
watching on. Oh God, what day, Cassie? Cassie on American days, Wednesday.
Cassie.
Well, Wednesday
Thursday
is the interview on Karen's channel.
Yeah, Wednesday
yeah.
evening American time, the interview, and Thursday evening Cassie's hour-long episode where she's obviously caught something really exceptional that we've got to stay tuned for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Your
I'm looking
mind will
forward to
be
that.
melted. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Extremely.
And Jason, when's your episode?
Hopefully Wednesday, which will be the final
Okay.
episode of the McIntyre Villa investigation, and then we'll return to our regularly scheduled cemetery videos for a bit until trip videos start coming out.
All right, just double check what time my episode, and I'm just doing a very short live stream after for Q&A for anyone who's watched the episodes if they want to ask Joe, Crow, or Cassie some questions. So just double check. I don't want you to, yes.
In another 5 minutes.
She's getting
I'm
louder.
I'm coming,
She
kid. I'm
has
just
to
saying
go
goodbye.
to the shops.
Yeah, she's got to go to the shops. So what was I saying? Yes, so fix that. And Joe, you got anything this week?
Just going live Monday at 10.
Okay. And Matt, you said you haven't, but
No,
you've
I
got to
did.
work.
I have an episode I'm
Oh,
working
that's
on.
right. When's that? Say it again.
I don't know what's going to be because my editing is unpredictable.
Okay. And Crow, as I
But
say, is
something
working
coming
hard.
up
Are you
soon,
still
so
there,
make
Crow?
sure you are subscribed to
it's okay.
everybody's channels.
Devil's Hour
Yes.
Productions. And I don't know
Devil's
what's
Hour
happening to my channel. I'm trying to check the top 5 channels right now because I'm like my subscriber count's like going like crazy right now. It's like all of a
Because
sudden,
it's the algorithm.
I don't know what's going on because it just like I was gone from the field for 5 days. And then I come back with over 100 more subscribers. Like, what the hell happened? I was like, did I get featured in a top 5 video or something? I was like, I'm confused.
No, that's good. For people in the chat who don't know, it's Joe. He's got Entity 7 Paranormal. You can see that under his pretty little face. And then we've got Jason, the Cemetery Road. I know a lot of you do, but some of you don't. We've got Matthew with Devil's Hour Productions, Cassie with Weeping Willow, and Crow with Weeping Willow Paranormal, and Crow with Crow of Judas. So check out their channels and more to come.
Only 170 more subscribers until we hit 10K. I'll make a 10K live stream on the channel. And
Send me some.
I'll invite you all to
send me a few of that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Send them our way. Come on, Matt.
You guys can come on my channel and celebrate, and I can
fun.
promote all your channels on there if you want. So,
but we can have party
Do a live
poppers
stream
and everything
for us.
yeah, we'll do it 10 when I'm around 10K. Actually, we'll watch it live. We'll when it's like let's say 5 away or 10 away from getting there. We'll go live and have everyone share the chat around and get the 10K on the live stream, and then bam. It will be a 10K live stream, and everyone can
pop the champagne.
You guys can also promote your channels to help you guys out if you want to, also. So
We'll try to make that happen on a weekend, okay, Matt? Because
that's gonna work better for me anyway. Well, actually, they get the amount. Oh yeah, that's right. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for me actually. So we'll see about that last part I said when it came to the whole.
He's gonna
In
hit
In a
10K
perfect
and I
world,
want
that's
to
what we
subscribe.
do. In a real
Yeah.
world, we'll just hang out when you hit 10K.
Yeah.
Thank
exactly.
you for doing that, Tanya. Tanya's a great.
It'll be on the
mod.
weekend. We'll do it on the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. And thanks you guys for coming in. And next time I'll be a little bit more thoughtful and make sure you know that I'm having a live, Matthew. Sorry. It's just
Okay.
you're a Marine. I just figure you're out being a Marine. So,
Yeah,
you
most
know.
of the time, except on the weekends,
Most of
I'm
the time.
usually free. Most of the time,
Okay.
I'm free.
Good to
Sometimes
know.
we work. Sometimes we work on the weekends, but it's rare.
Yeah, and thank you again, Mike and Daniel and Tanya, for the pizza, coffee, and gravy and biscuits, or biscuits and gravy. It was really appreciated. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Night all.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.